Oh my god, it's so loud. Hello. Hello. I hope the music's okay. I'm gonna lower down the music a bit. Hello. Doom. I was waiting. You're like, it's 9:30. It's 9 o'clock. She's gotta be here soon. Hi Kay. I had to check your schedule. Oh, but no, but that schedule's kind of like shit. I think that schedule is so unupdated. Did I even have a schedule? That's so funny. I had no idea what time you're running. Yeah, me neither. Me neither. Hello. Maybe I'll wait a bit for hopefully more people to come in. The bots are in. The bots are always... You're faster than the bots, which is so cool. See catboi? Yeah, catboi. Okay, I hope I hope clip doesn't like... Wait, what's this? Wait, which one is this? Alright. Okay, my pen pressure is working. Alright. Yeah. I assume you read the thread that... I assume you read the thread if you're waiting for it, because... Oh no, but yeah. I kind of want to wait till more people kind of come in before I start. So many of them. I actually only saw like 2. I saw only 2, and that was what made me want to write my own, because both of those were from foreign artists. I don't know if both were Indo. I know the first one I saw was from Indo, I think, but yeah, like it was because of those 2 that I saw that I wanted to actually like make my own about it, because I just felt like maybe there's some value in me saying it, in me, like, you know, as a local, like I say it. Why? What? Is this a bot? This is a new bot. It's just a tomato. Okay, it's funny. I got the DM and it's just the name of the Twitter is called tomato my favorite, and then all they sent was a wave emoji, like the waving hand emoji. Wait, is it this other person? That's so funny, because like an actual normal account by the name of Tomato with what's her name? What's her name again? Like
what? Mostima.
Yeah, Mostima. Like they're called Tomato, and they like my post. I don't know if the real tomato vegetable is their alt account or something. That's freaking weird. That's freaking weird though. That's pretty funny. But yeah. Anyway, okay. I think okay. There's quite a few people here now, so I guess I can start talking. Yeah. So, as you guys know, the weekend was okay. I say weekend, but it's already like Wednesday. The weekend was Doujima 2024, and I guess I don't actually know how many threads there were. I only saw 2. I only really saw 2. So the reason why I wanted to do it was because usually I wouldn't like care, because to me it's like all the stuff that I said is stuff that I felt about boofing since 2022, maybe even before that. I think I was telling Andrew that like, oh, you know, technically the first real year that I started being dissatisfied with how events here were being run was probably in 2018 when I didn't get accepted for AFA. I know it sounds very like, I didn't get accepted for AFA. Fuck this. Yeah, I know, and it probably is actually, but I think it's because like it felt more like they were giving priority to overseas artists, and I think that's why I felt so like pissed off. So I think that was probably the earliest time where I started thinking about like, you know, maybe the booth scene here should be improved, kind of thing, right? But so a lot of the stuff I said is just like, it feels like I'm letting out frustrations. I hope the music isn't too loud actually, and I hope that you guys can hear me clearly. But like, if the volume is weird or anything, please let me know. But it kind of is like just me, like it felt like I'm just letting out 2 to 4 years of frustration all at once, and I guess it resonated with a lot of people. I don't know, this is a lot more like traction than I could have predicted, I guess, because I don't know. Yeah, but I wanted to make this post because I think the two threads by overseas artists that I saw, they were actually like they were actually kind of like talking about how they thought that, at least one of them, I can't remember the other one said it, but the first one I saw mentioned that they felt that Singaporeans were quite stingy. It felt like a lot of them were very unwilling to spend money, and they mentioned that the locals in their country were a bit more willing to spend money, and they felt like it was a bit of a cultural difference, like that this spending habit was so different, because it felt like people were looking, but then they were kind of like, weighing like, oh, should I open my wallet? Like, nah, or like some people were just like, they've already decided that I will not open my wallet whatsoever, right? I'm just looking, I'm just window shopping, no actual exchange of money allowed kind of thing. So, and when I read that, I just felt like, welcome to Singapore, because I feel like even before COVID, Singapore has always been like this in terms of spending. I've always felt like Singapore has always been extremely stingy with their money. Like, they spend very little, and Singapore, like, this saying that we're like very kiasu, which is like Hokkien for I don't even know how to translate it in Hokkien. Like, how would you translate it, Andrew?
Cautiously greedy.
Cautiously, it's cautiously something, like they're so cautious about it, like, and like, they're so overly cautious about it that it makes them like a bit like silly, I guess. So it like I feel like Singaporeans are very kiasu, and they're so kiasu to the point, especially with money. Like, a lot of them are so focused with like, oh, I must have the best bang for my buck, right? Like, if I'm gonna spend my money, I'm only gonna spend my money on the best things, and that's why like a lot of them will, hello Rani. We're all here to like fucking complain now. But yeah, it's like it feels like that kind of thing, right? Like they are just so like concerned with, okay, I want to min-max the amount of money that I spend versus the amount of goods that I can get. So a lot of them would actually, like, at least last time when there were more booths, when there were less booths and like smaller events, it would actually be like they would go one round, and they'll have like this mental note, right, of like where they want to spend, what they want to buy. Then they'll come back and they'll buy. That is how usually it feels like it was done back then, because they want to min-max, they want to min-max, and because of that, like, hardly people are gonna buy like stuff unless they've already looked at your catalog and they're like, this booth, I wanna, I'm thinking of organizing an SG boothing experience podcast stream. Are you like, yes, I'm there. I'm there. I'm there. Yes, I would like to join. I would really, really like to join. Thank you for asking. You can DM me the details. But yeah, like, so the thing, I think that's why I wanted to share more about it, because like, when I think about having to when I think about going to events, I actually plan a lot with knowing like the SG spending in mind, right? Like, when it comes to books, I don't. Elu means came from Twitter. Welcome. How do I pronounce this? Namunamimi. It's such a cute name. I think the whole part of not grouping books by fandoms is really bad. It's true, but the thing is, like that's a thing that I actually just expected that Singapore will never do, because Singapore has just never done it. Singapore has never grouped booths by fandom, and I don't really see in the near future if they will. I just don't see it happening, especially because like everyone draws everything, Thank you, Puya-chan, for following. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoy your stay. I hope you enjoy my ranting. But yeah, like, I hope Doujima this time was good for you. Okay, I'll talk about that later, I guess, like a bit down the road. But yeah, so like whenever I think about like, trying to plan what I want to sell, right, I always have this feeling in mind that if I can, nothing that I sell, like the prices that I set, nothing should go over $20. $18 would be, I'm gonna have to pronounce this again. Thank you, Namuna Mimi, for the follow. Thank you so much. I hope you also enjoy your stay here. So you give me so many books to look at, but it's too messy. It's true. But yeah, like I just have this, it's just ingrained in me, the spending habits of Singaporeans, that like they just don't spend. And if they spend, it's on stuff that they can display, right? Stuff that they can show off and like, look at this pin-up sexy girl of my waifu. Look at these charms that I can put on my bags. Look at this thing that shows that I'm an FF14 scholar. I'm number one. I'm ultimate legend. Oh shit. You know, like it's stuff that they can show off. You know, that's why people don't buy books here, because they can't show that off. They don't care about the art inside. And it's kind of why I just don't think that Singaporeans really look at merch. Oh, feed me that pasta. Here you go. Yeah, like you know, like people don't care about the merch as art. They don't care about the art side, the art aspect of the merch. They care in the sense that they will min-max trying to get the highest quality for their money, right? Like, okay, there are 50 Genshin keychains of like hello Rua. Welcome Rua. It was so nice to meet you. It's like there's 50 Genshin keychains of like, I don't know who's the, okay wait, there's 15 Robin keychains from Honkai Star Rail, right? She's the latest one I know. So like I must, for this $10 that I have, I must find the bestest Robin keychain out of this 50 that I don't mind spending money on, because I can only spend one, because I must min-max that shit. That is how I feel is the spending. And like there will be like $15, okay, $10, okay, $20, you know, I feel like $20 is like kind of the soft limit for a lot of things, unless they really like you, or it's functional, like bit hard to show off my R&D in Doujima. I got a Doujima even I barely want to. Someone's been going to SGCon for this. I love hearing these takes. It's true. Oh my god, I have so much takes. Anyway, yeah, this is just something that I've just been very like, I don't know if passionate is the right word, but I think about this a lot. So I guess that's why when I decided to make the thread, it all came out very easily. Like I took a while because I was checking for like, oh, you know, is all the stuff I'm saying, does it make sense? Am I making spelling mistakes? I made one spelling mistake, so unfortunate. But like, you know, like it's kind of like that, right? Like it's stuff that I've been steaming over for a while. I have a question. Ask away. Oh my god, there's 19 of you. Hello, welcome. But yeah, it's like it's just like, first of all, the spending culture of Singapore is really bad, and I think that was what made me want to make my thread, because I do feel that overseas people are more willing to spend for the art of it. They're like, this looks nice. And maybe they're a bit more picky because now there's so many booths and it's hard to earn money. It's way harder to earn money, right? So I understand. But it just feels like ever since like, you know, even before COVID, Singapore has just never been good with wanting to spend money. And I think like now that problem has just gotten exponentially worse because of it, you know. What are your thoughts for boofing in AFA? I've heard boofers been complaining. My artist friends are also contemplating, particularly the upcoming one. Oh, like the Creators Superfest? No, I think they're not talking about the $900 one. They're talking about I think I saw the form. It's 310. It's actually cheaper than Doujima's booth. Consumer, I agree, with limited budget and as ended up with limited wallback, there's only so much merch I can buy. Yeah, I agree. Okay, so for Creators Fest, I would say if you want to join for profit, I would highly advise no, because I only made profit because none of the stuff I brought in last year was new. So there was no additional printing cost. The only cost that I incurred from that event was paying for the table that I split with 2 other people. I did not see if they are only limiting to 1 artist per table like they did with main AFA, because that technically was a rule for last year's Creators Superfest. It's just that no one followed that rule and they didn't really enforce it. But if you want to, same for it. Okay. Well, then it's not that worth it, I guess. If you're gonna pay if you're forced to pay $300 solo, then it's not worth it, because like no one goes to Expo. And actually, speaking of which, this is a good time to shout out my friend. It's a good time to shout out my friend, Mr. Clementi Kueh Malayan. Hold on. Yeah, it's Expo, so no one wants to go there. And And like, who is paying? I'm pretty sure it's still like $20 entrance fee. No one wants to pay. And at least from last year's like experience, they didn't even get a lot of like super good guests. I think they were expecting Lam and Ollie to like carry it, but no, right? Payment gate makes it less likely for people to go in. Yeah, it's so far and it's so expensive to go in. And Expo is a lot less like, it's a lot less easy to find food and stuff. Like Suntec is so convenient, right? All the food is there, Donkey is there, you know, like shopping mall, whatever shit is there. Expo has like, Expo to even just go to the Changi Mall, the one nearby, it takes like a 10-minute walk or something. Heard they emphasize more on the cosplayer side rather than the artists. Oh my god. No, not Jewel. There's another like mall. There's another mall near Expo. Anyway, I recommend watching this video if you want to learn more about Creator Superfest last year, because for like Clement is a friend of mine and he was my booth neighbor, so I make an appearance. I make an appearance there. My hands and fingers eating some freaking like rice bowl is there. But yeah, I think he breaks it down really well, that event and his experience and what you should expect. It stopped going to AFA because of the horrible crowd control. Valid. Yeah. Lisa said the artists pay the same as cosplayers, I heard. Well, I mean, I don't really care whether cosplayers get paid, like whether they pay the same or not. But like that one, I don't really have any opinions about it. But like, security guards are really hostile. Yeah, that one might be just Suntec security though. I'm not sure. That one might not be on AFA's like fault. That one might just be Suntec. But yeah, like, how to put it? Like, I would not recommend like CSF if you are intending to make money. If you do not care and you just want to you know, go there for the fun of it. Oh wait, yeah, no, but he was in between us, remember? He was in between us. It was like my booth, his booth, and then your booth, remember? Yeah, so yeah, but I really recommend that video. And if you want to learn more about other events in Singapore, like I recommend just going through all his videos on the YouTube channel. I invited Clement to help as my booth partner for actual AFA last year, which is the one that's $900. So if you, it's a really short video, but you can read my comment like down below. And I don't know, I think he just makes he made a good breakdown of it, but I would not recommend it pretty much, especially if they're actually enforcing the one artist per table. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. Don't, like, it's really not worth it. If you just want to go there for the fun of it, you can, but it's gonna be a ghost town. That's all I'm gonna say, you know. So I didn't get to go to Yuna's table at Doujima. I think like I didn't even get to see like a lot of people's tables. More like they came to me. Thanks for coming to say hi. Is it actually 600 booths? I wrote 600 booths because like so many people told me 600 that I got gaslighted, but my memory tells me it's like 560, but I might be wrong. I didn't fact check. Oopsies, spreading misinformation on the internet. Yeah, but put a lot through study to get to the FF booths. Attention span dropped like grapes. No, real. But yeah, so anyway, I just think that, well, it's good that, okay, I mentioned Comic Cat, 530 booths. Okay, 530 booths. It's still a lot though. Like, I think it doesn't really change. I think 500 booths for an event is really bad. I say it's really bad in terms of like Doujima because they do not have the manpower nor the resources to actually properly give marketing to all the booths. They don't even retweet the catalogs, you know. I thought that since they have an official Twitter, they should at least retweet all the catalogs that use the hashtag, so that if people are like, oh, what booths are there, and like, you know, you just go to their official Twitter and you can see all the retweets of all the catalogs, you know. Like that, I feel like that's the bare minimum if they really don't want to pay for like an extra like website page to like showcase it, you know. I think the volunteers could do more, but that's the thing. Exactly. And I feel like it's a bit weird when you have the when you have the ability to like you know, pay for 3 halls, have 600 so I keep saying 600, have like over 500 booths, right? And yet you still have to depend on mostly volunteers to do your work for you, to man your event for you. I feel like that's really not it. And I feel like if they want to continue like getting bigger and they want to keep this number of booths, right, they really need to facilitate more like better crowd flow. Like one thing that I didn't really mention in the thread itself, I mentioned in the comments, is in the replies to other people, is that like why is the exit like on the second hall? It's the exit and the exit and the entrance are within the same hall. Why? Would you not think that the exit should be at the hall of like, oh no, watching this live stream now, receiving a booth acceptance from CSF. I said, no, I'm sorry.
If there was no more money exchange, you can back out.
You can back out. You can back out. Oh no. You can back out if you don't want to. If you haven't paid anything, you can back out. It's fine. Backing out equals black. When is backing out equals black? What? That's abuse.
They didn't need you anyway. You're too good for them.
What? Since when?
That's not bullshit. What? When?
Since when?
Is that in the terms?
They say only apply if you can attend. You know what? I bet so many people fucking backed out of the actual one. I bet so many people backed out of like the actual one last year that now they're so tired, they don't want to find booths on their waiting list. I bet that's what happened. I bet like people applied to AFA last year just as a thing, like the actual one, the $900 one. You know, I bet they did that, and then like a lot of people are like, you know what, actually I don't really want to pay $900 for this shit, and so they back out, and then maybe that pissed them off, and they're like, fuck, we're gonna make it such that if people back out, we will black them out. You know, that's very lame, but like I bet it's like that. I have a feeling, because like they contacted me 1 month. They gave me that booth 1 entire month before like the actual AFA, and I saw that some people got it literally like no. I got it 1.5 months, but I saw other people 2 months. I got it 2 months, but I saw other people literally getting it like the month before, like exactly a month before, and it's like that's not enough time. And I'm pretty sure people backed out because they realized that I actually do I wanna for 900, you know. So I bet they're doing this for the exact reason, because so many people backed out. I bet. Also, the link on my merch store is outdated. Hold on, let me. Oopsies. Oopsies. Let me change it real quick. Oops. Oh no. Oh, oopsies. Hold on. Hold on. Where's my commands? Custom. Okay. Edit. Okay. Where's my default? Hold on. Hold on. Give me a moment. Timers? Yeah, timers. Edit. Let me edit this. Laughing. I'm so sorry. Give me a moment. Okay. Everything should be the correct. I recently changed my store, so yeah. See, quite a few people backed out from CSF last year too, so probably had that. I see. the thing is when they hint, right, it's just even if they don't actually blacklist you, it's very scummy behavior overall because it kind of forces you to accept it because out of fear. So it's kind of scummy overall, I think. In fact, okay, you know what? I used to be afraid of saying what I wanted to say about AFA because I didn't want them to blacklist me, but I don't fucking care anymore. Blacklist me all you want. I am not going to another AFA event. Fuck it. Fuck you. I'm not going to another AFA event. I will stand my ground this time. I will not go. Okay. Yeah. Applied for CSF last year for regular booth and then put on waiting list. After that, they emailed us that we've been selected for premium booth. Of course, we back out. What?
What?
That's not even what you signed up for. Why? That's not even what you signed up for. The premium booth is like double the cost of like. What the hell? That's stupid. Okay, yeah, no. AFA, like, I feel like Sozo has just been like not great. Sozo has just been not great. They ran out non-woo, so they offered premium cost. No one wanted premium. Yeah, of course. No, I don't. I think for CSF it wasn't 800. I don't think it was that expensive. Because I remember I got the premium booth and I got it because I didn't think it was that. Was it that bad? It might have been that bad. I honestly cannot remember. But that's disgusting. That's disgusting. Yeah, of course you backed out. Anyway. This year is 325. Yeah, I remember it was around the 500 range. I remember it was around the 500 range for the premium booth, and that's why I was okay with getting it. But I did share with like 2 other people, so yeah. Heard they oversold past capacity limit for AFA 23. I did not hear about that, but I have always suspected that AFA has always been overselling like capacity because it has always been freaking crowded. It has always been freaking crowded, like even before COVID. It's just not been great. Like, I don't know, crowd control at AFA has never been good. So they've always been like this. It's only gotten worse, especially after they did restructure their whole team like sometime before COVID. So it might have been 2018. I want to say it was 2018 that they restructured their entire thing. So yeah. It's been downhill ever since then, I feel. My personal 2 cents. Yeah. Hold on, let me find my color reference for this. But yeah, I just like, you know, I think what saddens me the most for like they're just driven by money and no longer used to be. I remember my first AFA was in, let me date myself back, 2012. I think 2012 was my first AFA, and wow.
Like boofing?
Yeah, boofing. 2012 or 2013? That was like when I said that I've been boofing for a decade. I literally mean for a decade. Oh, thank you for the follow, Memorin. Thank you. I thought you were already following. Yeah, but when I say a decade, it's because even if you minus off the COVID years where there were no events, it's still been a decade for me. I'm very old, but I'm very old. Yeah, 2012, I think. I started, my first event was Cosfest when it was still not bad. My first event was Cosfest, and then we took the jump to try AFA. I initially didn't want to try AFA because AFA felt like it was the event for bigger artists, and I didn't want to, you know, I was like, we're small fry, but like I think CDS and Dayaku actually were like, you guys should just apply. At most you don't get in, but I think you should just try. And it was so much fun. I have my first few boofing experiences were really good in terms of like money, and I was very I think that's why I also kept doing it, because it kind of felt like, oh, I can do this, you know. Like, since my first event at Cosfest, I was doing well, and I think I had I have events that have not done well at all, like at all, but I remember that my first 2 to 3 events I did pretty well, and that was why I continued. And it was just, I remember buying out, burn the book. No, I wasn't even in like Digipen back then. How do you really Oh, Cosfest is so meme now, yeah, and they have like weird ass events, all this. Okay, I hate Cosfest, and I boycotted Cosfest like since forever, so Takahan can come after me, but I think he's a loser. Anyway, sorry. So I've been holding this back for like 6 years, okay, I'm gonna say it. Ew, burn those books. Yuck. Ew. This is the new book now. Oh shit, the text. I don't know, we gotta hide the text. You guys, I can't spoil you guys the text. The Zoe. Yeah, so like I think what makes me sad, like when talking about events, is that back then, at least for the first 3 years of AFA that I went to, it felt more like, oh, it was so fun. It was like, I remember every time after AFA, I would make the same post on Facebook, like, oh, this was the best 3 days of my life. Oh my god, this was the best month of my life. Oh my god, this was so much fun. I had I met so many people. I met so many friends. I made so much new friends. Oh my god, I met so many artists that I admire. It was so much fun. The best time of my life. The best time of whatever year that was, right? And I remember this like very... No, but the thing is, I genuinely had a lot of fun because it felt like it was quite cozy. It was quite cozy, and like, you know, like everyone there was just like it just felt like a community, I guess. I remember that I met so many people. I met Manda, I met Sana, and it was because like they came up to me and they were like, hey, you're a new artist. You know, it just felt so much more welcoming. People had time to, even though it was busy, people would make time to go around and like talk to booths. People would be like, yo, what's up? And that's how I met Say as well, cause like Say came up to me and she was like, hi, and I was like, hi, I'm Mince, and she was like, yeah, I'm Say. And then like, but the thing is, I thought she didn't hear, so at the final day I was like, hi Say, I'm Mince, and she's like, yes, I know, and I felt so embarrassed. It's so yeah. Yeah, and like, it was so... And I actually like remembered this. I talked to my booth mates about it, but like, sorry, I'm not really drawing much, but I kind of expected this, but you know, I also mostly just want to talk. And I don't know if you guys remember, but back then when we, you know, back then when we after the event ended and, you know, everyone was like packing up and stuff, people would actually take like a tray of their merch, of like their leftover merch, and we would go around to each booth asking, hey, this is just leftovers, do you want to take them for free? Like, we would go around each booth and ask, do you want this for free? Because back then there was no worry about online stores, and because like events were like so far apart, right? Like they were like, there was only 3 events per year. It was like, it was Doujima, it was like Cosfest, AFA, and then EOY. Or like, if you don't want to go for EOY, it's like Doujima, AFA, EOY kind of thing. Like Doujima, Cosfest, AFA. And so it's like the gap between the events were far enough that people didn't really care people didn't care about just giving away stock, because like trends will change by the time the next event comes around. Yeah, so it's like, it was this thing, and I enjoyed doing it. And sometimes you would just take it, people would just take it, and then they would ask like, oh, what series is this from, you know? And then you'll be like, this is from my favorite series, Idolish 7. Holy shit, you guys should read and play Idolish 7. Oh my god. Yeah, okay, no, but I think by the time Idolish 7 came out, it was not it was not being done anymore. But I feel like, and also there was no online stores, or the concept of online stores was not there at that point in time, so you know, there was no worry. Like, and merch was also a lot cheaper to produce back then. It was like $1 for a keychain, you know, $1 for the charm, no fancy class, no fancy hologram or glitter, no, just normal ass charms. That the cost price $1, right? Prints cost price 50 cents, you know. Prints back then they were selling for $2, you know, kind of thing. Charms back then was selling for $6. So you didn't really care about losing out on money because it was just not a concern, and that's why people would just like trade. One of the boofers was doing that, bringing around a tray of the keychains and the data of Doujima SG was really cool. Yeah, but the thing is, like, I think people like that are like really rare, or either that it's like they are mostly doing it because, you know, they are not intending, it's their clearance stock, right? Right now there's a lot more emphasis on like, oh, I gotta save this for the next event, oh no, I gotta save this for my online store, or I can't just give this away because like this cost me $8 to print and I can't just give them away, you know. Am I going to go around and say here's a whole ass cup for free? I can't do that, right? Even if I wanted to, I can't do that, you know. Oh my god, yeah, laminated paper charms, honestly, right? Laminated paper charms. Holy shit, oh, the times. And the thing is, I'm not even saying that I'm dating everyone here. You're not that young. You're not that young yourself. We're all, if you guys remember that, we are all old. Welcome to the old club. We are all enjoying back pain. You know, that's the thing about it, right? I think like back then it was just a lot more simpler. It was really just about like, you know what, we're doing this because we like it. And I'm not saying that dating. You know, it's like, I'm young and peachy succubus VTuber, I refuse. Funan Anime Matsuri, oh my god, you're right! I actually never went for Funan Anime Matsuri, I think. I don't think I did. I never went for that one. Yeah, oh my god, yeah. I never went for that one actually. If you're into Utaites, oh my god. Man, I heard about it, but I don't think I ever actually attended it. Remember when EOI was in NLB, National Library, instead of Marina Bay? Oh my god! And remember when it was in Marina Bay instead of Suntec? Oh my god! Yeah, so like our National Library had a space where you could actually fit some tables in there, and before EOI moved to Marina Bay, like the one outdoors, it was in National Library. Marina Barrage, sorry, yeah, Marina Barrage. Same thing, okay, B and A. Okay. Oh my god. EOI, you don't fight the crowd, you fight Mother Nature. Real. So true. No. Before it was at Marina Barrage, it was at National Library. The very first EOI I went to was at freaking National Library, and I remember that because I freaking cosplayed Deidara there. It was so freaking embarrassing. Okay, and I met my primary school class. I'm dating myself. I met my primary school classmate like at that event while we were both in cosplay, and somehow she could recognize me and somehow I could recognize her. Fun times. But yeah, I think no, it was not they didn't use the outdoor space though. They were using the inside space. They were using the inside space. It was kind of crazy. It was like a little like hallway / room. I think it was the same space they used for one of the Nobuo Uematsu like signings. Cause I remember going for a piano concert at that area, and then they used that similar space to, you know, for the autograph session and shit. Yeah, it was in one of the upper levels. Yes. Not people just do it whenever. So no, but real like good times. And I think like so the reason why I didn't want to make a thread like that in the first place was because I was very scared that I was gonna like offend people, you know, because I really do think that the commercialization of boofing, of merch, and a lot of people like doing this as a full-time job is also kind of ICDS Escape. Hey guys, speaking of ICDS Escape, do you know that I did the character art for ICDS Escape? Oh my god. ICDS is what Doujima was before Doujima, because ICDS was organized by Jason. Yeah, so if you saw the 4 character art, the green man, the knight, I think there was a red guy, and then the white lolly, that art was done by yours truly. It was me. Woo! It was me. Don't. And if you were lucky enough to get one of those stupid cards, okay, sorry Jason, not stupid, one of those cards where they printed the art on it, that is also me. And actually I still have the green man. Of course I kept the green man. Yeah, so let me see if it's still on DeviantArt actually, like the art. Let me see if it's still on DeviantArt. It's good.
Don't go to their website.
Ah, fuck it, man. But yeah, like, it was the Doujima before Doujima became Oh. No, you can't use my Fire Emblem art for a custom card. Go away. Okay, but let me see if I can find. I'm pretty sure it's here. This looks so freaking ugly. Hold on. Is it not here? It's gone. That's right. Oh, I found it. No, it's still here. Oh my lord. Ew. Ew. Holy crap, dude. Ew, yuck. But yeah, if you got the card with the art on it, that was done by me. In case you guys didn't know. Woo! Yeah, it's done by me. Still slap. No, don't lie to yourself. Don't lie to yourself. Don't lie to yourself, Ezra. You still look good though. Thank you. I eat. Yeah, so I think Jason tried to do like a card thing, like a membership card thing, where like he would partner up with like art stores. So if you wanted to get like art materials, you could actually use this card, like a points card kind of thing. And I think like it didn't hit off, so like it got discontinued real fast. But it was an attempt, and it was kind of cool, like seeing like several art stores using my art on their banner saying like, oh, come and join this membership thing. It was pretty cool. It was pretty cool. So yeah. The leftmost guy unlocked some hidden memory. Yeah, I did the designs and the art for it, so now you guys know how old I am and how long. Okay, to be honest, I did that when I was really young, but you guys now know how long I have been there. Anyone remember Kara Expo? Yep, it was at Expo. It was at Expo, but I feel like that one actually did quite well, but then Bushiroad is a greedy piece of shit, and so like it died because they decided that no, the booths are eating up into our official like boothing our official booths. We can't sell official merch. We can't have them there, and then no one attended because guess what? People like to go to artist booths. Haha. So yeah, and they also had this whole list of like series that you cannot sell. Pokemon was one of them because they didn't want to like anger the sponsors, the Love Life was also one of them, and like it was during the time when Love Life was like the most popular thing, so it was really stupid. A lot of people like complained about it, yeah, and then they just decided that they would just not have booths anymore. So their loss, honestly. Yeah, everyone who follows me is old. You guys are all automatically 80 years old if you follow me. Oh fuck, I forgot I can't off the fan. Okay. Yeah, but I guess anyway, I guess I do want to talk about the issues about Doujima, which is that like let's see, that's the thing with it. I feel like it's such a great event for people of Doujima, great walking room breathing space, but artists suffer for it. Yeah. Quick mints appeal to the Gen Z. Hey, fellow kids. Oh. Okay, use TikTok. I hate TikTok. I'm too old to understand the humor there. Okay, anyway, yeah, so let's not talk about older conventions for now, because I do want to talk about Doujima, but like I feel like, okay, the reason why I brought up Comic Cat was that because I know Jason for a while, and technically I used to be part of FNP for a period of time, and FNP was very closely tied to Jason. In fact, Jason asked FNP a lot to do their art. If you look at a lot of the Doujima art in the past years, it was done by Careless, who was the leader of FNP. Now he works for Merryweather. We have some history anyway. We have some history. People who know do not say what it is, but like basically because of that, there were a lot of connections and stuff. And so I know quite a lot of people who are on technically the official staff of Doujima, you know. Yeah. So the reason why I started making that thread was because I saw two, I think if I'm not wrong, both of them are Indo, talking about it. They brought up, and what usually I will leave these threads. I'll be like, yeah, I agree, and I won't say anything about it. What made me want to say something about it was that they were surprised that the spending habits of Singaporeans were different from what locals there spend, because like to them they felt that Singaporeans felt very unwilling to part with their money, which if you have lived in Singapore for a long time, you know that is like to be expected. Singaporeans are extremely stingy with their money. We min-max all the time. Like people nowadays, even before COVID, even before like this event like boofing boom, right? Before like it became more common for people to booth as a living, like even before that, people already didn't like to spend. In fact, I would say that Singaporeans now are willing to spend a bit more money as compared to last time. So during one of the AFAs, I did a Digimon Try Gacha where you get a random charm and a sticker together for $7 per roll. Right now, you probably cannot find charms for $7, right? For $7, you like right now $7 is considered cheap, but back then, like people think that $7 for a charm and a sticker is extremely expensive, you know. So, like I had people go like, no, you know, and then they just walk away. So like on one hand, the minimum spending that people are willing to spend has gone up. But yeah, people love gacha too, but that's the thing, like they didn't, a lot of people got put off by the $7 price, you know, and I thought $7 was okay because I'm giving a charm and a sticker, you know, but that was how it is. So like people now are willing to spend more. People are willing to spend $10, $15, but because of that, the quantity of what they are willing to buy has decreased because everything has gone up in price, right? And it has always been like this. That's why like I just felt that if you come from a country where people are more willing to spend money, you cannot expect the same here. You would be like so disappointed because Singaporeans here are just very stingy with their money. It just be how it is, you know. It just be how it is. And I think that's why I wanted to say something about it. So I wonder why people stop making badges, because now they're cheap. Because now they don't look fancy. Right, because the market price for charms back in the day was $6. That's why people thought $7 was expensive. Yeah, like everything is going up in price. Our cost of living are going up in price, and entry tickets are going up in price. Can you believe? Let me tell you, the first time I boothed at AFA, the real one, the one in November, it was $300 for 3 days, $100 per day. You cannot get that kind of prices anywhere like now, you know. And if an event is charging you $100 for a booth table, right, it's because the event is damn small, right? They're also easier. Yeah. I mean, back then like badges are also like not as well made. Now there's a lot of like higher quality badges and stuff. Yeah, so and yeah, it's just how it is. Like times have changed so much, you know. So, but people's money have not increased. People's overall spending power have decreased, and that's why like it's bad. People are a lot more careful with their money. People don't want to buy, and they know that that it's more expensive. And then plus, like what I said, it used to be 3 to 4 conventions a year. Now it's 5 to 7. You know, you have like what? Okay, you have the 2 AFAs, right? You have EOY, that's 3. You have Doujima, that's 4. You have, I don't know how many fucking events like Cosfest is trying to do. They do like 2 to 3 a year. So then that's like 7, right? And then you add in 2 Dojin Fest, that's 9. And like just, yeah, and it's just like so many. It's like Hanami, Matsuri, Maker's Quest, it's more than 10. You know, that's more than 10. Right? So because of that, like there's a real like convention burnout. I think 2022 was like the best time to booth because it was like the first year that booths, like events, were allowed to be held after like COVID hit, right? So if you booth at any time in 2022, you would get a lot of business. AFA 2022 was actually like really good in sales, but the selling experience was so bad. It was so bad I wanted to die. But yeah, like in terms of like sales, like 2022 was very, very good, you know, and stuff. Yeah, there's a lot of mini like random events here and there. This is the most viewers I got. Y'all just want to hear drama. Come and follow. Come and follow. But yeah, like click that follow button if you haven't. Okay, whatever. But like that's the thing, right? You know, so yeah, there's at least 1 to 2 events right now, and even if it's a different cast of like artists every event, right? Even if they manage to actually like, oh, you know, we have so many artists and all these events like band together so well to make sure that actually, isn't Lucy like, aren't you supposed to be doing tea right now? 11 o'clock, I guess. Yeah, so even if let's say all the events band together, thank you for the follow. Well, I can't see the, what is the plus program goal? Thank you Buchi for the follow. Thank you so much. But yeah, like even if, you know, you get all the artists to like you make sure that every event has a completely different artist for the entire year, no artist repeats at all, no booth repeat at all, you know, you will still not get people who want to go and spend because there is so many events. People do not have that money. We are all otakus here, you know. Not everyone can be an otaku and have a computer engineering job, you know. It's just not like feasible. Love this tea session. Thank you for loving it. I'm very passionate about it. I'm very passionate about boofing. I'm very passionate about all these things. That's why I keep talking about it. That's why I have so much thoughts about it, you know. Cook with the thread. Yeah, it's like right, like in a perfect world, if no artist repeats for like the whole year amongst all the events, you will still have the same problem because there's way too many events, and it's just kind of sad because like the economy is so bad, no one wants to spend. It just be how it is, you know, and you cannot change that. That's why it's like, unless you are like some big shot who has like 20k 50k followers, and okay, I will say this, I think you should yet more actually. I yap at you for 1 hour, not enough. so like pretty much like what is it, like I have 22k followers on Twitter, right? And I would say that I actually don't make what you would expect a 22k artist to make. I'm very sure of that. Like there are some events I don't even make 4 digits. Even recently, like 4 digits is what I would consider a baseline for like a following my size. There are times that I do not even hit 4 digits, you know, and it just be how it is because I don't draw the mainstream stuff. I don't know how mainstream you consider FF14 to be. FF14 and Dungeon Meshi are technically my most mainstream fandoms to date. I survived 5 years of selling nothing but i7. Do you guys even know what i7 is? Probably not. But you know, like and I have at Maker's Quest, I earned way more than Mr. HJZ, who has 30k followers at this point and is very much known for Y'shtola, and yet he made significantly lesser than I do. Follower count does not matter. A lot of the times, follower count does not matter. You know, so I earn more MSQ than at Doujima. Me too. I will tell you, last year at Doujima, very transparent, I'm gonna say I earned, this is not profit, I made $1,020. That's what I made at Doujima, okay? And this was after I printed stuff. Oh my god, yeah, you do. Wait, you were following me from my I7 days? You deserve a veteran's discount. You deserve a veteran's discount. So yeah, you know, last year at Doujima, last year 2023, I don't know how many followers I had then. I made 1020. And I was fucking shocked at that number because I have never earned that little from Doujima at all, you know. And like, maybe to a lot of people, like 4 digits is a lot. Yes, it's a lot. But when you are my size and you printed that many designs I printed that year, 1,000 is very little. Thank you for following me on this. Oh wow. Yeah, but like, that's the thing, right? Like, my space was in such a bad spot. I was at the exit half. That's why I can tell you, I can safely, that's why in the thread I could say that the location really fucking matters, because I have tasted both sides, you know. I was at the bad side last year, and last year had 300 booths. This year 530 booths. I was at the good side. I was right at the entrance. Very easy to find me. Some people still took a while to find me, but very easy to find me, and my sales tripled. Okay, my sales tripled. I am so shocked that I sold all 50 cups that I brought there, and I sold more because friends were like, "No, we missed it. Bring us a cup," and I'm like, "Okay," you know. So like that is the sheer difference. Yes, maybe Dungeon Meshi is much more mainstream than FF14 is, and maybe because no one else sells cups, and that's why people bought the cups. But even compared to other events in that same year last year, Doujima was, if I did not have online sales to help make back my printing costs, it was a total loss. I would have not, like, zero profit. I would have not even covered my costs.
It's also your Dungeon Meshi charms.
Oh right. Also, I want to say the cups sold out very well, but my Dungeon Meshi charms, the creep ones, they hardly moved at all. So even if my sales were good, it was not good for everything. CD coasters hardly moved at all. The normal ceramic coasters sold out as always. Mouse pads sold a bit, but I didn't really expect people to buy the mouse pad. Because I think like the reason why at AFA the mouse pads did so well was because people were buying it as joke Christmas gifts for their bros, and I think that's why it sold so well. So now that there's no more Christmas, you know, and there's no like holiday events of gift giving in June, so I think that's why the mouse pads didn't do very well. But I expected that, and that's why I reprinted only like 10 of those, I think. Very little, but yeah. It's my office glass right now. I keep drinking water. Oh, thank you. Yeah, and also because like nowadays, and the thing about the cups is also because everyone wants functional merch, because everyone has too many charms. No one can like find ways to display. People are getting more picky because they're like, you know, a lot more people have discovered that maybe I shouldn't buy charms because I don't even really use them. They're just like they're just taking up space. Like maybe people will still buy prints because you can kind of just like exchange out prints, right, for new ones on your fandom. But even then, I don't like selling prints. But yeah, like, so people want more like functional merch, and I think that's also why the cups like did really well. I'm very happy. Thanks for helping me get rid of that giant box that I had to like, that Andrew had to help me carry all the way there. Thank you so much. Yeah. I think there's only how many keychains I can use. Sorry, yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for everyone who bought the cup. I was so worried about the cups. Okay, so Yeah, I think why I also wanted to make it was because that thread was because like I know that a lot of foreigner artists had very bad experience, and my friend, a good friend that I will not name, is part of that, and I think she's really upset right now. I cannot contact her and it's making me so fucking worried. I hope she's okay. But she was really upset. She sold very little. She was really, really upset, and it really like put a damper on her mood and really made her question like her worth as an artist. And I think a lot of people that I saw in the replies to that thread, as well as the people who made that thread in the first place, felt that, am I a shit artist? Is my stuff just not that good? Like, am I really that bad? You know, like a lot of people got very affected, and that's what happens, you know, when it's such a big event, because sometimes it's like, okay, you know, sales is one thing, but what will really affect people is when customers don't even bother to give you a glance. That is what really makes you feel like you're not worth it, you know. Even if, I think Ezro made a tweet about it and says it the best, like, even if you don't buy, the fact that you gave some time to look when there's so many other booths, it means a lot. It means a lot, right? So it really just sucks when it feels like no one is even looking. Like, they just give you a cursory glance and then they turn away and they don't really care. Or if they just completely walk by your booth, right? So on this topic, I do want to talk about a certain encounter that I had at Doujima that really made me like quite sad. And I don't know if that person is watching, but if you are watching, I hope you don't mind me saying this, because I think it's important that I do. Basically, there was I don't know if I should call him a friend, I guess an acquaintance that I know through another friend. They came by to say hi to me, and they I think on day 2, and they brought their friend over. I do not know this other person. I do not know this second person that they brought over. Maybe he came by my booth before, but I otherwise don't really remember, right? So I was like, oh, hi, it's you again, like, hello. And then his friend, I will call this guy, I'll just call this guy B, like, okay, Guy B. Guy B looked really depressed. He looked really sad. He was just like, you know, he was just really sad. And he was very quiet. And while I was like listening, I think when there was a pause in our talking, he suddenly took out his phone, showed me this art of this Freeran, this art of Freeran, like a Freeran art. And he suddenly asked me, like, in this really like quiet voice, he just suddenly asked me like, do you think this will sell? And I was like, you know, I was like, oh, yeah, I mean, it looks nice. The art wasn't bad, you know, the art wasn't bad. So I was like, yeah, I think it will, you know. I think if you're talking about the sellability of it, I think that it would, I can see people buying it, right? But, you know, I'm a person who believes in doing art, doing this kind of stuff because it's fun, right? So, just like being asked so suddenly, hey, do you think this will sell? It was just like, oh my god. Oh, okay. And then I think throughout the course, I think he got a bit more comfortable or something, or maybe it was just desperation, because it was still a bit awkward. But he started asking stuff like, how well is this series selling for you? How well is this going for you? What do you recommend I should draw so that it will sell? You know, it's none of it was like, what should I do, or like, I don't know. It was all very specific question. What should I draw so that it will sell? None of it was just like general boothing tips. It was just, what can I do to make the moolah, right? And like, I think what made me like really worried, at first I just thought like, you know, no, the thing is like, so I talked more with him, and apparently like this guy has boothed at EOY last year, and apparently no one, like, he made like single digit sales, and he felt really like down because he told me that it felt like he was invisible. No one was even looking at his side of the booth. Everyone felt like they were looking at other places. They didn't want to give him a cursory glance. He said that he asked someone like, hey, why is my thing not selling? And I don't know, I would not ask a stranger that, but he asked it, and maybe he was very desperate, you know, maybe he really needed an answer, right? And he asked like, why is my thing not selling? And apparently the guy told him, oh, your art is not eye-catching enough. First of all, who the fuck would say that? Also, but it is an awkward question, but also like, who the like, yeah, like the person replied him that their art was not eye-catching enough. But when he showed me the art that he showed to that guy, I thought it was really cute. It was a pretty cute chibi. So I was just like, and his friend, the friend, that the acquaintance that I know, was like, you can't just judge based on one guy's answer. And I was like, yeah, it's just one guy, you know. He might say this, but he probably wouldn't even buy anyway, even if you make it to his taste, you know, like you know. And it was just like, yeah, he was, I think it was. And I told him that, like, you know, the thing is, like, when I do booths, like, you know, I always focus on like drawing what I want. And oh my god, he was just like, I already tried that and no one looked. I really tried drawing what I wanted. No one even looked at the booth and stuff. And I was like, it was so sad. It was so sad, you know. And I honestly didn't mind being asked these questions, because I just felt like he probably had no one to talk to about this. And if I can provide some comfort, right, I don't mind like providing it. But I think the more he asks, the more maybe that guy kena COVID and that's why he got shit taste. Holy crap, man. Oh my god. Yeah, like maybe, I don't know, like it just kind of felt like he really had no one to talk to. And after a while, the more questions he asked, the more I just didn't know how to answer, because like I don't have an answer for these things. If I knew how to make things sell, I would be fucking rich. I'd be Sakimi-chan hiring other people to draw for me. I would not be out here still drawing Tancred water boobies and titties and shit, you know. I would not be here like making this book for myself. I'd be drawing more profitable things, right? Like, I wouldn't know. I don't know. I've never cared about drawing stuff that there are some years where I did draw like Nier Automata. I'm never doing it again. And like Persona 5, but I actually like Persona 5, you know, because I needed a series that I knew would sell, right? But if I knew that answer every year, I would not be who I am, and I wouldn't even be doing this. Like, fuck, you know, like I'd be drawing Genshin, right? Like, hydrate, guys. The fan since back then. Hello Lumi, thanks for dropping by. Right, so the thing is, like, after a while it became like, I remember turning do you draw FF? I did, yes, I did. That one sold out so fast, holy shit. I really enjoyed that one. I did, yeah, it was the yellow one. Yes, that's me. But yeah, like after a while it became really hard to answer his questions, and I really wanted to just, you know, just tell him, that's right, Tancred booby, Tancred titties, Tancred supremacy, yahoo! Okay, yeah, thank you for loving it. But yeah, like, that's the thing, right? Like I really just wanted to shake him and be like, hey, really just do what you like. And I think what made me really like sad, not upset, just sad, was when he showed me like his drawing of Asuna from Blue Archive. And like, it was a good drawing. I think it was a good drawing, and her titties are massive, you know. Like, I was like, oh yeah, this will probably sell, right? This will probably sell, cause it's Asuna and people love big titties. My impression of it, right? I need to restart, my comp is dying. Okay. So like, but then after that, like after a while, he came back and he started asking, what do you think I should do for background? Because the background was just white. It was just Asuna on like a white background, right? And he was like, someone told me that I should make it more it's very plain with a white background. But the thing is, I don't play the game, so I do not know what to put as a background. And I think when I heard that, I was just like, oh, he really is. He has fallen into that trap, that he's so desperate to make people look at him right? To look at his art. I think the thing is, I don't think this guy is profit driven. I don't think this guy is like, I must min-max the system, I must optimize and like make all this art to get the biggest bangers bucks ever. I don't. Hi Andy. Read my thread. Yeah, so the thing is, what made me sad was that I don't feel like this guy was drawing specific things to make like money. I think he's doing this because he really just wants people to look at his art, you know. And I just felt so sad. And I think like my booth mate Aiko, I think she also felt really sad. She told me that she actually did think about the guy for a bit, like after the event, because we were just like, oh my lord, like man, you know, what's this guy's so broken. And I felt a bit bad, but I sicked him on my booth mates because I was like, I don't play Blue Archive. Hey Tribby, you play Blue Archive, right? Maybe you can give him some advice. And I'm sorry Tribby, I put her in such a bad spot. I'm so sorry Tribby. I just didn't know what to say. And she does play Blue Archive, you know. Xuan wasn't there, whatever. If Xuan was there, whatever. Xuan, your favorite is Asuna from Blue Archive. What will you put? And I think to Trivi's credit, she actually did try very hard to give him advice. I'm so sorry, Trivi. I'm so sorry. I really didn't know what to say. My bad, Trivi. I think she really did try to give him advice though, and she didn't really like talk to me about it afterwards, so I just assumed it was okay. I think she was just really shocked, like, why are you suddenly asking me this, you know? Like, my bad. My bad. Make the background my room. Yeah, actually, I think Tribi really did try and tell him like, oh, you know, you can actually make a casino because it was the bunny like outfit, the one with the massive tits. So, but then he said that he had to get it ready for next month. He only had 3 days before he had to send it to print. So he couldn't draw it. And I think Tribi also did think that like, why is this guy so like focused on making it look the most sellable? But again, like, I really don't think that he was trying to make it sellable for profit. I really just think he just wanted people to look at his art, which is what made me really sad. And I just feel that it sucks that events nowadays, what is something, yes, Doki Doki, yeah, he was going for that. So Doki Doki Literature Club, I don't think so. No, I think he was just wearing a normal shirt. Okay, I didn't really know what he was wearing because I think I was just too distracted by how sad he looked. He looked really sad. Okay, I'm very sad. Pasta looks so good, thank you. Sorry, I'm like getting excited. Okay, don't make fun of this guy, okay? Don't make fun of this guy. And like seriously, just I think if you see him and you do like what he draws, and if you recognize you think about what like you recognize that it's him from my story, like please don't make fun of him, okay? And if you genuinely like what he has, please support him because I think he needs the boost. I think what makes it sad also is that I went to look at his Twitter afterwards. He has 7,000 followers. He has 7,000 followers. Thank you, Slightly Hex, for the follow. Thank you. I hope you enjoy your stay. Like, he has 7,000 followers. Yeah, 7K. And because he draws a lot of sexy girls, did he make a catalog? I'm not very sure. I didn't ask that far. So he got that following because he draws a lot of sexy girls. And I think that was also why his confidence got shattered so much, right? Because you have 7,000 followers and yet he sold lesser than his booth mate who had way less than him, because his booth mate sold a lot of meme stickers and Singaporeans love their memes. So a lot of people bought the meme stickers, they didn't buy his artwork. They also might not look EOY. Oh yeah, true, you're saying that followers might not be local, right? Very true, yes, very true. So Stickers are also cheaper. Very true, yes. I did not know what other factors led to him. I don't think it's just his art. That's why I wanted to include that tweet in the thread saying that if you sell badly, I'm very sure it's not you. It's not you. It's really not you, you know. Events here, there's too many events. The seller retention is bad. People don't want to spend. It's not you. It's not you, and I really don't think that it sucks, because I know even I've talked at length at how AX made me feel. And the friend that got very, very affected because she didn't sell well here, she has 30k, close to 30k followers, 28k followers, and she sold very, very little. And I know this because she told me the exact numbers of how much she sold. And for someone who has that many followers, selling single digits of items of their stock, it would be a blow to your confidence as well, you know. So when I saw his Twitter and he had 7k followers and he was used to getting like 6k likes, 2,000 to 6,000 likes in this Twitter algorithm economy on his artwork, and then you don't sell anything at EOY, that fucks you up. That fucks you up, right? That fucks you up. Maybe opening international shop may have a chance. Yes, but if you are just starting out, right, you will not think of that first. And if that was your first event, and your first event did so badly, you would think, why would I set up a shop? No one will buy, right? Like, it fucks with you like that. So I understand, and that's why that made me more sad, okay? That makes me more sad. So just thinking about it like that. And I actually want to like link this to my "You're never going to see me going to a con to sell, not made for it." Yeah, I do think that, like, you know, not everyone has to go to a con to sell. So if it's not for you, yeah. And also it's such a high hurdle. So I heard the thing about selling sexy stuff in Singapore is people don't get them because they're afraid to display it. Lucy actually did say the same thing. He said, like, not gooners, just because gooners like the art, they might not buy it, also because they think that they can just see it, you know, online for free. So like, why would they buy it physically, right? Kind of thing. It was what he said.
People wear Ahegao shirts, like
people are
on like HDB flats, bro.
People are stupid. People are stupid, and you cannot. People are still stop it. People are stupid. Okay, people are stupid. I think Ahegao shirt is different. It's a meme at this point, lah. People are nosy. Yeah. So I want to kind of link this to my experience at AX. I know I talked about how AX made me depressed, but I don't think I said on stream exactly what made me depressed, right? I didn't want to say it because, like, my friend now who is very depressed, I felt embarrassed. I felt embarrassed because I felt like at the follower count that I had, it's very embarrassing to admit that I had this experience, you know. But we should accept shame, you know. We should not be afraid of shame. And I should say this even though it's a very painful memory for me. So what happened at AX was a series of things, right? Number one, I applied for the booth. I was quite confident in getting the booth because I had over 20k followers by the time that I applied. I felt that my portfolio was pretty impressive. Like, standards wise, I think it was a decent portfolio. And I felt that because I was drawing FF14, and FF14 was like the big thing, kind of big, you know. So I was kind of confident that I would get a booth. I did not get a booth. Sana got the booth. Sana has 7k followers. I have 20k. Sana got the booth. She shared it with Manda. Manda did not get the booth. Manda also has 20k followers, but she didn't get the booth. Sana got the booth, right? Sana got the booth. That was one. She very graciously allowed me to give her one book because I just told her, one book set. All I require from your table space is enough space to display one book set plus a signage. She said, okay. Oh my god, 42 views. Get out of here. Don't make fun of me. Get out of here. People are trying to. I don't want you here listening to my. Go away. Go away. I don't want you to listen. I don't want you to listen to my depression. Go away, go away. No, that's my sister, and I don't want her to listen to me like nah. Yeah, so like that was one. But she graciously let me. No, not you guys, just my sister, just me. No, keep going. If not, I'm gonna get reported. Okay. Wish you had more time to talk. No. If you have to go to the stream, the VOD will always be on YouTube. You can always watch it later. So please, if you guys have to go, please just leave. Yeah. So that was the first one. I think I'm just gonna take a break from color. No, actually I can still color. That was the first thing. And she let me like display stuff at her booth, right? I'm very grateful for that. So what happened was that I don't like saying numbers of how much I print, because now looking back at it, it is a stupid number, and I shouldn't have printed that many. So do you guys remember the ultimate folders that I printed last in 2022, right? The folders for like the ultimate fights, right? I had to print 400 folders. That was the MOQ. The MOQ for those folders is 400. I printed 200 of the ultimate folders. I'm very, very surprised that all 200 got sold. Thank you, Raiders. Thank you, Raiders, for buying 200 fucking folders. I love you guys. Raiders unite. But what about the other 200, right? So if you guys know my art book set, there's a folder, a similar styled folder in it, that I chose to take the plunge and printed 200 FF14 OC folders, which is by far the stupidest decision I've ever made. I had to print 200 because I had to hit that 400 MOQ somehow. I was supposed to hit it with Eiko, but Eiko couldn't make it in time, and I decided to just fuck it, I'll take the plunge. I printed 200 OC folders. I do not recommend this. Because of that, I had to print 200 books because I was not confident in selling OC folders by itself. If I wanted to sell it, it had to be in a bundle with my book. Therefore, I printed 200 books. OCs, even if they were FF14, it is still OCs, right? I took the chance to print 100 here locally and 100 with a China supplier because I really wanted to try their printing, but if I had printed all 200 with the China supplier, it would have not arrived in time. So, oh my god, Jam, hello Jam. Welcome to the stream. I printed 200 books in total. I brought 100 to AX in my stupid luggage. I brought 100 there. I very honestly thought I would be able to sell at least 70 there. 60 to 70 there. I thought that was how many I could sell, because I had been marketing this book since January, right? AX is in July, and people were telling me like, oh, they're looking so forward to the book. You know, never trust them, by the way. They're looking so forward to the book. You know, they can't wait to get the book. This looks good, blah 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 blah. I got quite a good response for everything that I posted, right? Guess how much I sold at AX? Guess how many I sold at AX? Just give some random numbers while I drink my water. Can you help me get more water? I'm sorry, thank you. Like how the first number was 10. Okay, I sold 30. I sold 30. Can you help me get my water? Please go away. I sold 30. I don't like you, sis. Go away. I sold 30, which, if you think about it, it's not that bad. But if you also think about it, AX is 4 days. Technically 3.5 days, because I think the 4th day they ended at 3 p.m. But over 3.5 days, I sold 30 books. 30 books, and a lot of them were friends. One of them, Sana bought it. Sana pity bought one of the books, you know. Sana pity bought one of the books. It was so funny. She felt so bad. And credits to Sana, she really actually she started doing promo for my books. Like she took a video of like her flipping through my book just to show like, guys, look at this book, you know, oh my god. Like Sana really tried to help. But I think by then it was really too late. That was one thing, right? I was very disappointed by the number. I had to lug a whole 70 books back to Singapore, right? That was one thing. What really fucked me up was that when I announced on Twitter that I was going to be at AX, a lot of people assumed that my booth partner bought one book from me in my previous cons. Honestly, I buy a lot of my booth partner stuff, so but she didn't tell me. I didn't know that she bought a book until it was at Maker's Quest, and I asked her, wait, Sana, do you want this book? And she was like, oh, I actually bought it at AX. And I'm like, I didn't know until she didn't tell me until Maker's Quest. I'm sorry. But when I told people that I was going to be at AX, they thought that I was gonna have my whole pussy there, you know. They thought I was gonna bring my entire like stock there, my keychains, my charms, my whatever, you know, like they thought it was all gonna be there. Even though I wrote 5 million times in every single post, only my book will be there. Someone asked me on Auto Botanical when I will put out my catalog, and I said I have no catalog because it is really just one book. Multiple people went to find Sana and they asked, where is her merch? Where is her charms? Where is this, that? And I felt really bad for Sana because it was just kind of like, what? This is my booth, you know? And I had to put out this PSA, guys, please don't go there looking for my merch. Please don't go there asking them about my merch. I said it was the book. Use your eyes, you know? Wait, I'll answer that later. Okay. So the thing is, Sana then told me that multiple people were there and all they asked for was the charms, the triple triad charms, the linking charms, this and that. And she went like and she went, hey, Minz doesn't have that stuff here, but she does have this book. Do you want to take a look? Their reply was no, and they walked away. And I think that fucked me up. I think that fucked me up a lot because I think like it kind of just was like I put so much effort into that book. I put so much effort into drawing my children. People seem to like my children, but then it was kind of like they only care about the children if it's free. If they are gonna spend money, they rather spend it on something that they like more, which is the NPCs. I don't blame them, right? I don't blame them because obviously AOCs are hard to sell, but it just kind of it just kind of made me feel like, oh, they don't care about the content that I enjoy making the most, right? They don't care about that. And I think when I just heard that, that was my depression arc basically. I cried in the hotel. I cried when I got back to Singapore. I cried when I had to take the luggage back. I just cried, okay? And I think I just fell into this. Even now I'm still suffering from it. I'm still trying to heal from it. I keep having this thinking that, okay, never assume that people want your stuff. They probably don't. I just kept, for the longest time, that's why I also stopped opening commissions, because for the longest time it just felt like people don't actually care about what I'm drawing. They only care if it's fan art. And no matter how good your art is, it will not like be what they want, because they don't care. They don't care about you, you know. That so it's a lot of pain, and even saying this now, it's very painful for me. And then I wanted to ask you about this. Yeah, so it pained, it hurt, I was very sad. I'm still sad. In fact, Ezra knows how sad I've been. Andy knows how sad I've been. And then, what was it? On the final day of AX, we met up because there's a bunch of Singaporeans who also got a booth at AX, right? Thank you. As in, the thing is, it sucks because I know that people do care. And maybe not everyone has the money to spend. I don't care about that, right? It was just the fact that they didn't even want to look, you know. That they didn't even want to look. And I was just like, wow, damn, what the fuck? Right? So like, the Singaporeans, I think it was Zeph. Oh shit, I shouldn't have said his name, whatever. He got all of us, a bunch of us together to go to Korean barbecue. Because I only sold 30 books, it was about 1,000 USD. That is not enough to cover my flight at all. But I was like, okay, whatever. This is a trip, right? I'm just gonna think of this as me visiting AX, la 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 la. It's a vacation, you know? Like, I'm not here to make money. I just happened to be at AX and I just happened to have a book there that gave me 1,000 USD. Yay, la 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 la, right? Whatever. I started to think like that. Okay, I was like, this is a vacation now, right? But because I didn't earn that much and the flight there is expensive, right? I didn't want to spend that much on food. LA food is so expensive. So when we went to the restaurant, we looked at the menu beforehand, and me and Andrew, we wanted to get this fried rice that was about 15 USD. It's very sad fried rice, but I was like, you know what? I don't have money. I just want this fried rice. You know, I just want this fried rice. Before we could even order the fried rice, they decided that we should all just get Korean BBQ. So in the end, before I could even have any say in it, bam, 50 USD was spent on that KBBQ, and it made me feel like shit. And no fault to him, because I think he thought that everyone there sold well. I don't really blame him for it. But he said something along the lines of, oh, okay, it's 50 USD per person. That's fine, right? Because we all earn money. And I cannot tell you how shit that made me feel. Because I know Manda sold a lot of her stock. Sana also sold a lot of her stock. Meow Meow Girl was there as well, and she sold a lot of her prints. Everyone there except me sold enough to at least cover the trip. I did not. And I cannot tell you how fucking shit that made me feel. And Andrew was there. Andrew didn't even sell anything, and I'm honest. Okay, again, no fault to him. And if you hear this, I'm so sorry. Okay, I don't blame you or anything. It's just me. No way would he have known. Okay, so Andrew didn't even sell a single thing. And he was made to spend 50 USD on Korean BBQ that we didn't actually. It was very delicious, but we didn't want to spend that 50 USD. And he keeps thinking that I got the booth, and I kept saying, I didn't get the booth, brother. I am plebeian. Okay, I'm not good enough to get accepted by AX. Okay, that was number 3 or 4, whatever. Number 5, 4 or 5. Next day, we went to Santa Monica. I lost Leda Chan's tail. That was where I lost her tail. And holy fuck, man. Oh my god. It's just the chain of events that happened that week. I lost her tail. And I had to spend another $50 to contact the supplier. Hey, can you help me make another tail? It was so shit because that day at Santa Monica was really when we were supposed to enjoy America and go to the beach, you know, enjoy the breeze. I told the rest of my friends, there's a Leda Chan tree in Santa Monica. Thanks, Andrew. But yeah, like I told the rest of my friends, go, you guys go to the beach. I'll retrace our steps all the way to the car park, cause their friends drove us there. I was like, I'll retrace my steps all the way from the beach back to the car park. It was like quite a long way walk. I looked in every rubbish bin. Just to check if the tail was there. I did not find the tail, obviously. I had to spend $50 to get a new one. And they told us that, oh, we are gonna eat at the Cheesecake Factory. I met them at the Cheesecake Factory, and I fucking broke down in the Cheesecake Factory. I just started like crying right there at the restaurant, eating and the waiter came over and he was like, whoa, have you guys decided on your order? And I was like, oh, this cheesecake. It's like the basic one. I was like, this cheesecake, please, thank you. And I didn't want to look at him. I don't know. I think I was just like pointing at it like this one. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, it's just man, do you know what made it better? Maker's Quest made it better. Like, I spent so much on Maker's Quest that Japan made it better too. We had a stopover in Japan and I was like crying because everything was so fucking cheap compared to LA. And I was like, I love Nihon, mwah, you know, super daisuki, sugoi, right? But what really like made me get a bit of confidence back was Maker's Quest, cause thanks to you guys, I sold 68 books at Maker's Quest. I brought 2 boxes of books there. 1.5 boxes were gone by the time Maker's Quest was over. And you think about it, Maker's Quest is 1 day. I sold 68 compared to the fucking 30 that I sold in 3.5 days of AX. Right? And then online, you guys bought another 30 more. So I essentially sold half my copies. I still have another half, but I'm just gonna live with that half. And technically, a bunch of them got... Actually, I was quite surprised. I bought 10 books to Doujima. I think 8 of them got sold. I was very surprised that 8 of them got sold. So thank you for that. More got sold because I slashed the prices. Happy 1 year anniversary. I don't really care about how many I have left. I'm just hoping that it is a thick book, and I think the art in it will continue to age well regardless. You know, I think the writing in there will also continue to age well regardless. So I'm not worried about it now, and I will say that MSQ really made me like regain confidence a lot, but America was rough, and that's why I don't want people to go through what I felt. And that's why when that guy came to me asking me, will this sell? I wanted to help him. When I heard that my friend with 28k followers sold little, I want to help her, because I tell you, feeling like this is fucking shit. When I saw those Indonesian artists make a thread about how shit their sales was and how much it affected their confidence as an artist, I wanted to say something because I have been through it. I know how it feels. It sucks, and I don't think anyone should go through this just because the economy is shit, you know? The economy doesn't say anything about the quality of your art, and it doesn't say anything about you as an artist. And I think no one should feel like this just because events are so capitalistic right now, you know? That's why I've also been angry at events for so long, because it's just, that's why I wanted to help the guy, and that's why I talked with my friend for so long. I talked with her the whole night. Like last night, I didn't draw at all because not last night, the night before, I didn't draw at all. I just spent the night talking to her and being like, it's not you. You know, it's not you. And I told her exactly everything that I just said about it, what I just told you guys. It sucks. And I don't think anyone should have been made to feel like that. Yeah. The situation is the same more or less in Malaysia. After COVID, it's been an event every single weekend. This year is definitely improved, but I've yet to move this year, soon next month. I hope it goes well for you. And I think from the comments that I got on the thread, from the QRTs, it does sound like it does sound like yeah, it does sound like everywhere is the same, but there's no real solution to this other than we follow Japan's example and have only events meant for specific fandoms and people go to them. People don't expect to make profit, which is difficult and stuff. But yeah, unless you use AI, I support everybody, making money from this. I support everybody, not even just making money, but at least making costs back, just to have fun. And I want everybody to be able to feel that they can do this, because I don't think art should be gatekept. I don't think there's such a thing as, nah, your art doesn't look sellable. I think if you want to make merch, you should just fucking do it, And this was, okay, actually, I'll take a quick break to go to the loo, and I'll come back with, oh, there's more water, right? But, I will, I'll come back soon. I need to go to the toilet. Just give me a bit. Okay, I'm back. I almost pressed stop streaming. I almost pressed stop streaming by accident. So scary. Yeah, I'm very lucky that I've been able to booth with just my, just using my niche interest, because I don't think that FF14 is actually super mainstream. It is considered kind of mainstream, but it's not super mainstream, so I'm very grateful for everyone who has supported me up to now. Controlling young... What does that even mean? Young Dipper Twin Datuk Tikus. What is it? Please translate. Yeah, but thanks for the welcome back. The one and only Naruhodo. Okay, so I think I also told like Lucy and Andrew this already, plus some people, but like another thing that got me thinking about this was it kind of feels like everything just came to a head, for this. But basically, I like to watch YouTube videos at work, because something to listen to while you draw. And there, I got recommended a vlog for someone's Artist Alley where they broke down because it went really bad for them. Though, to be very honest, I felt like she shouldn't have broken the... okay, sorry. She shouldn't feel too upset that she didn't make any sales, but she also said it was the same thing, right? Like it was not really because of the sales either, but it was also because no one was really looking at a booth. The problem was that she signed up for Comic-Con, which is mostly for comics, right? American comics, European comics. It was in Netherlands, and she was there selling anime bust shots of hot anime men like Mr. Gojo Satoru from Jujutsu Kaisen, and some guys from Kimetsu no Yabai. So like Gojo Satoshi, I don't like you. I don't like you. You're proud of that, huh? Sato. Gojo Satoshi. Yeah, but yeah, I call it Kimetsu no Yabai like unironically because it's just so funny to me. But like, yeah. So the thing is, like, she was marketing to the wrong crowd, I feel. And also the event turnout was very bad. Like, it was very empty. So I really don't think it said, when I watched that vlog, I really don't think it was her or like her lack of skill that made her not have sales or made people not want to look. First of all, it really was just the market, you know, like it was just not there. And another thing that made me just really sad was that she said, I can't even make a living off this. Maybe I really should just quit art. And to me, I'm just like, why would you quit art just because you can't earn money from it? Like, can you not still draw for yourself? Even if you go and work in another field, can you not still draw for yourself? I think like when I heard that, I was just like, what? You don't need to make it full time, right? Like, yeah, you can part-time this, you can do it for fun. You can do it as a side thing because you like doing it. You don't need to be super successful just so you can draw. Like, that's not how it works. And I thought like that just felt so sad to me. And I think they said something like that they started boofing in 2022 or something. And when they started boofing, they made sure that they had a recognizable logo, recognizable branding, recognizable consistent aesthetics of their booth. And when I heard that, I was just like, wait, what? Do people honestly think like that now when they start boofing? Like, do you care about having a logo? Because when I started boofing, I was just like, here is Hatsune Miku badge, yeah, please buy my Vocaloid Hatsune Miku, right? Like, I think it just dawned on me. I was like, is that how people look at boofing nowadays? That it's not a thing you can just do for fun. You have to make money from it, right? Like, when I said this to Lucy, he said that like it was kind of the same for cosplayers. He's probably doing tea now, so I can talk shit about him. He's probably doing tea now. Like, he said something like how it felt the same in the cosplayer scene because his girlfriend is a cosplayer, that it feels like cosplayers nowadays would rather, they only want to do it if they can make money from it, which is also very wild to me because I felt like more than art, cosplaying is what you should do for fun, right? Because to make it as a big cosplayer requires so much effort, even more effort than art, I feel. So it was just like, like the commercialization of hobbies is getting a bit out of hand, personally. And I guess like when I watched that video, I was just like, is this just how it is from now on? You know, and I think that just genuinely made me feel kind of sad. Yeah. I don't know how many anime expos are around Europe or in specific countries. Like BlizzCon London is MCM, which is Comic Con. I don't remember playing the anime fan artist, but it's pre-COVID when this one was in Netherlands, I think. So yeah. Yeah, also another thing about her wanting to do it long term was that she mentioned going to 5 events over the course of 2 years, got burnt out, took a break from for a whole year in 2023, and then this Comic Con was her first convention back. And I think that got me thinking, like, you want to do this full time, yet you cannot handle 5 events in a year. And I know that might sound very like elitist and gatekeepy of me, but I feel like if you want to make this a living, you're gonna have to do this like 5 events in a year. Like, that's your bare minimum, right? Like, because I feel like that's how many people that I did 5 events, close to 5 events last year, and I'm not even doing this full time. And if that is enough to burn you out, then maybe maybe it's alright to admit that you are not cut out for this. And I don't think everyone has to be cut out for this. I really do think that like boofing, making art, it should come from your own enjoyment. It shouldn't be because I can make money, yippee, you know, like it. I don't know, I just can't get, maybe I'm a boomer that can't get with the times, you know, like grandma, everyone makes money now, you know, no one does this for fun. Like maybe that's how it is, maybe I'm just behind the times, but I just really don't see the point in making art that is supposed to be an expression of yourself, cosplay that is supposed to be an expression of how much you like the character, if you are only making it for money. I don't understand. Okay, goodbye, Mr. Lucy. Yeah, like power. Yeah, which is why it's just like when I saw that video, I just felt sad that it has come to this, you know. I felt a bit bad, but I couldn't really feel sad for her. I just kind of felt sad about the mentality, I guess. I hope she's doing better though. And if she somehow happens to watch this video, my bad. I'm not. Oh my god. San, hello. We are talking shit. Money won't always be there. Oh, bye Lucky. Thanks for dropping by. Hello, Forts. Hey, okay, shout out to Forts because he is my son. And guys, I tell you, Forts really loves Subway, okay? Forts loves Subway. And next time you guys go check out his stream, tell him how good Subway is, okay? Anyway. Okay, anyway, yeah, so that's the thing, right? Like, that's just how I feel about it. And then another thing that happened at Doujima as well that also increased my sadness about this. Yeah, I'm still. Where's your Subway review, huh? You said that it was gonna, you're gonna eat Subway. Where is it, huh? Okay, so another thing that made me really sad was for people in Singapore that have been in the scene for for a long time, right? Yeah, Subway is very expensive now. You guys probably know of Dayaku, this group called a duo. They're a duo. They're a couple basically of Fish and Jiemi. It took me so much not to say Fishu by accident. Just Fish, no you, just Fish, right? They are considered one of the OGs of the boofing community. I don't think a lot of the new people know them now. They are mostly known for Singapore-centric comics, their Megami series, and also the Bluebird plush series that they call Lanjiao. If you know what that means, good for you. If you don't know what that means, don't search it up. Okay, so okay, actually, it's just slang for. It's just slang for. Was it vagina or cock? Huh? Lanjiao is. What's Lanjiao actually? What was it slang for? Random complaint by recruiters who targeted FF14 to get comms because they heard it's a good market despite not following or knowing FF14 themselves. I know. I don't like that either, but I'm not gonna, you know, I whatever. If they want to draw, that's their problem. Okay, whatever. Oh, I'm sorry for saying bad words that can get this stream, whatever, fuck it. I'm not that monetized, fuck it. Look, man, I okay, yeah, right, that's why it's the bird, right? That's why it's the bird. Sorry, my bad. But anyway, thank you Atsuke for the follow. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoy your time here. Now all of you are getting banned for saying that. Okay, whatever. They haven't announced it yet, so I don't know if I can say it, but I don't think they really care, I guess. I had a talk with Fish because I met her before opening on Sunday, and she basically said that they are gonna retire from the boofing scene. They're gonna retire from the boofing scene, like, indefinitely. And I think when I heard that it... No, the thing is they were at Doujima and they've already been trying to cut down. Yeah, when's their graduation stream, man? So they've already been cutting down because they kind of like said that they wanted to try the past few years because they kind of wanted to have a revenge of some sorts, and I think they did quite well. It's not like they did badly. They actually, I think they were, their stuff was quite popular because they really know how to market like to the Singapore audience. They really do. I think they are one of the best people who can somehow keep their brand for this long. But she just basically told me that they've lost the passion for it. They don't have the passion to create for it anymore. They feel like the boofing scene has changed too much, that it's not really something that they want to continue doing, nor are they interested in doing. And I think when I heard that, it was just like, yeah, it's true. They said that they can't keep up, and to be fair, they don't really even care about keeping up. They got their revenge, they came back with a bang, they felt that they've done enough, they don't want to do it anymore. And I think when I heard that, it just kind of feels like when Naruto ended, you know. It's like an era has ended. Like revenge as in like, because, you know, they wanted to make like revenge in the sense of like, oh, you know, we came back, like I'll come back, that kind of thing. Not like revenge, but like their comeback. So it just and then I think like Fish was telling me that a lot of the times when they have to spend time like making merchandise, coming up with designs, and the more they thought about it, the more they're just like, we rather spend time doing other things that make us feel more fulfilled. And I can relate to that. So like people who have watched my streams, we don't talk about Boruto, like people who have watched my streams regularly, like you would know that I wanted to cut down on boofing myself, because yes, I can draw 50 chibis for triple triad charms, I can draw 50 chibis for stuff. It will not help me to improve in what I want to improve, which is this kind of stuff, right? So in a way it felt like I was wasting time drawing merch, because I was just drawing something that doesn't even help me get anywhere in life. It doesn't feel satisfying, you know. And that was like, I like designing stuff, but after a while, when you start drawing the same type of charms over and over and over again, you just feel so tired of it. You just feel like, oh, what am I even doing? You know? Oh, what am I even doing? Like I'm not even doing anything worthwhile with my time. I want to work on illustrations. People my age are drawing fucking like gorgeous full backgrounds. I can't even draw a tree, you know? So it's like, yeah, it's like, the thing is, I like chibis and I like thinking of ways to make chibis look more special, right? I like thinking of new ways to utilize different types of charms to do different things, you know? And I'm glad that the wavy acrylics for Dungeon Meshi like did so well, you know. But that's the thing, it's like after a while this kind of stuff is not challenging for me, right? I don't feel like I improve my art just by drawing Kabru dead in the water, right? That shit took me 5 minutes. Like, and I'm pretty sure for anyone, it's just flat colors, right? For anyone who knows the chibi style, like you just don't really get that enjoyment for it, you know. No. Okay, I'm not trying to like humble brag, but you get what I mean, right? Like after a while, when you want to improve in your art, like it doesn't help when you feel like you need to keep drawing 50 chibis to keep up with the market. And when she said that, like, you know, they can churn out merch, the merch can be simple, it will sell, but it doesn't bring them any sort of enjoyment, and that's why they want to stop. And I just like, I feel that a lot. And I think that's also why I think that's also why it became like this. I thought about it and it's just kind of like, it really isn't the same anymore. Like if like CDS renamed themselves to Blue Moon Caravan because now CDS is an actual company. For people who don't know, CDS is the other like OG of the boofing scene. They used to be really popular. I think they still make a decent amount of money at cons, but they don't command the presence that they used to have anymore. They used to be the like kind of like they will always have queues kind of booth at events. So yeah, and that's why the state of booth goods are there. It's the same because everyone is just trying to churn out as much as they can. Everyone is trying to play safe, follow the trends. That's why all the goods looks the same, you know. It's hard. And like CDS right now, they are a legit like company. They've registered as a legit company. They do freelance for stuff. AX graphics are drawn by them. But the thing is, because they are now a company, they're a registered company, a lot of events are saying that if they register to their events under the name CDS, they will have to charge them company prices. And the people who are boothing are like, why? The stuff that we do at the booth is separate from the stuff that we do for work. Why must we be charged company prices just cause the name is the company, you know? So they are forced to change their name to Blue Moon Caravan. So yeah, money. Yep, you're right, money. So in a sense, CDS is also gone because they can't be called CDS anymore. And it sucks, you know? Like, you look at it, all the OGs are like slowly disappearing. And the OGs that remain, we are finding it harder and harder to keep up. You know, Sana's booth, Sana is still doing well, definitely, and I think she was working very hard, but she's still a legend to me, you know. But I don't think the newer people nowadays even like really know who she is unless they're into FF14. You know, when I just think about this, I just think like, wow. It's like people who come watching anime and they don't even know like the OG3, you know. I think it feels like that. So yeah, it sucks. It sucks. Can I just copy this here? Hold on. Oh yeah, yes, thank you. But yeah, so that was just a lot of the stuff that I have been thinking about that really made me feel like, whoo. Really made me feel just kind of sad about everything in general. Oh my lord. Right, I forgot that the line art like is different. Oh god. I'm lazy. I'm lazy and okay, you know what? Don't be lazy. I don't like this. But I don't want to paint it all again. Whatever. I'll paint it all again.
Oh.
Like thinking, should I paint it all again? But I should, I guess. When?
You don't have to.
No, but the perspective is different and the line art is different. Yeah, so I should. Don't be lazy! Don't be lazy! Okay. Friend also felt boofing because of these issues and it really sucks. She's been doing it for years too. Okay, maybe I will. I'm so lazy. Okay. I'll paint over the other stuff. I'll paint over all the garbage later. But yeah, it just kind of sucks that, like, you know, it's stuff like this that I don't think any of us really want this to happen. We don't really want to be like, you know, because I think for a lot of us, we do still enjoy it. It's not like we're gonna stop and then like if I ever stop boofing, it doesn't mean I'm gonna stop drawing, right? it just means that I'm just no longer at these events. And I've actually been thinking about quitting for many years now. But I think it just sucks that it's you know, it's just the commercialization of the hobby that has just made things like not fun. And it kind of it's kind of stupid, because I know that if I do quit, I will feel really like FOMO. I'll be like, I'll look at everyone being like, look, I bought merch from this booth, I traded cards with so and so booth, I had, you know, I'll feel left out, right? I'll feel left out, and I'll be like, damn, I should booth. But then increasingly, the more I do it, the more I just don't feel like I have the same passion for it anymore. He always come back with draw later if I change my mind. No, you don't know me. The moment I say it's done, it's done. I will not come back. I will not come back to it. You know, it's done. But yeah, like I think that's just what makes it sad to me, that it's not that we don't want to. Those prawns look delicious. Thank you. It's not that we don't want to, and I just think it's sad that it's not really a choice that we want to make. You know, it just feels more like we're forced out of it. And I really don't want to say, oh, it's because of people who make this their job. I really don't want to. I genuinely am very happy that people are able to make a living off of this. But I cannot lie to myself. Part of me does feel that it's because more and more people are trying to do this as a full-time job that companies are able to charge these kind of prices, because they know that people depend on it. You know, so it's what I really feel, and it just sucks, because I don't want it to sound like, oh, you can't keep up, you're too stupid to keep up, and that's why you're blaming me. Like, I don't want it to sound like that. You know, I just think that the scene is so bad now that people if they don't do well, they feel like their art is not good. People don't get accepted into conventions, they feel, is it because my art is not good, you know, kind of thing, right? Like, it sucks, and like, I don't want anybody to like go through that. Oh, I need to color grade that later. Exploitation. Yeah, exactly. I don't want to say it, but it sure is, you know. Oh god. So it's just what I feel, I guess, in general. Like that's just, it just makes me sad, I guess. Like, I've been sad about this since 2020, since I noticed that, you know, the scene was changing, since I noticed that more and more people, you know, and okay, when I took an AFA spot in both 2022 and 2023, I noticed that some friends who were doing it as a full-time job didn't get in, and I noticed that they were very upset about it, right? And did I feel guilty? I did. But it just kind of makes me feel like, am I not allowed to get a booth just because I'm doing this as a hobby? Should I be denied of a booth just because there are people who chose to make this into a living? Like, no, I don't think so. I started this hobby. I started this because I wanted to do this, right? It's as much of a necessity for me to keep on going, as a motivation for me to even get through my day, as it is for you needing that, like, for monetary purposes, right? And it just kind of feels like, you know, am I not allowed to do this? Right? And I don't like it. I don't like it that now it feels like it has to be that way. So I guess it's all just like this, that thread. It's very easy for me to say all these things because that is legit how I've been feeling for like a long time. And we're at Cyrac already. Okay. I will paint over it but after I'm done with this other man. I'm actually surprised that I wasn't expecting to finish Catboy today. Yeah, and the thing is, because of the way prices are and how easy it is to stand out, it is already naturally gatekeepy. I feel very bad for I feel very bad for the people who are thinking of getting into boofing now, which is like that guy, the very depressed guy B. You know, I feel so bad for him because first of all, it's like, oh, can I actually like do this? Am I allowed to? Can I actually like, you know, do this properly? What if I'm not good enough? And then it's like, oh, I have 7K followers. Obviously, I'm good enough. Oh damn, I'm not good enough. You know, and it just fucks you up. It just fucks you up a lot. Like, right? So it sucks. It just sucks, I guess. Like that when I hear more about this and when I think about how expensive everything is, when I started boofing, I was, should I say my age? Should I say my age?
You were 4 years old.
I was 4 years old, you know. I don't expect other 4 years old. I don't expect other four-year-olds to like, you know, to have $400 nowadays to pay for Doujima booth. I don't. Huh? Unbelievable indeed, right? I had to borrow money from my mom. I had to go up to her on all fours and be like, Mommy, I want to print Vocaloid Hatsune Miku badges. Can you give me $70 so that I can print Hatsune Miku? Also, the booth kind of costs $50. Can I have 120 in total so that I can print Hatsune Miku badges? You're right, like, the thing is, my mom and dad were extremely so. Don't follow because of that. Thank you. Thank you, Shift Elast, for following. Oh my god. Casey, like my mom was very nice to loan me that $120. I paid her back. Okay, and thank you, Shizuye, for following as well. Thank you so much. Okay. I think Cosfest booth was actually about $50. It was quite cheap. It was less than 100. I'm pretty sure, maybe 100. But yeah, like, you know, my mom could be like me, not giving ang pao to Fords, you know, right? I don't give him any money. In fact, he has to give me money for merch, right? So it's kind of like that, right? Like, my mom and dad were extremely supportive. I'm very surprised they even let me do this thing, you know. They could just be like, no, you save that money up yourself, right? Learn how to do business yourself, you 4-year-old. No, but like, yeah, you gave me money, but I'm not giving you money, you know, right? I gave you some Twitch subs. Okay, I gave you some Twitch subs. Yeah, so it's kind of like that. Like, I don't expect every 4-year-old to be able to get money from their mom and dad. I don't expect 15-year-olds to be able to go up to their mom and dad and be like, hey, can I get $400? And they'll be like, will you earn this back? Because you know how Singaporean parents are, you know how Asian parents are. They'll be like, hey, 能赚回吗? Huh? Can you make it back? 能吗? 有钱咩? 这种东西能赚钱咩? You know? Like this kind of shit. Sorry, the Singlish just came out, the Chinese just came out. But you know what I mean, right? Like they'll be like, what is in it for you? If it doesn't make money, why are you spending money to go for these things, right? And it's expensive. It's expensive. You want to print charms. Nowadays, charms can cost like $3, you know. Just blend them food to... Wait, what's blunt? Blunt? What's blunt? Welcome. But yeah, it's like, you know, it's... I call myself like, blanja.
Oh.
I'm sorry. Blanja food, okay. No, but you see, if you are 4 years old, you don't have money to blanja them food, right? And what if you don't earn enough? Because right now, the stuff is so competitive, you know. What if you don't earn enough right now and you cannot blanja them food, you know, right? You're 4 years old, you can't go and reserve a restaurant to be like, hello, I want to treat my mom and dad to Chinese restaurant. Actually, fun fact, the first time me and Eiko boothed at Cosfest, her mom actually did force her to use her earnings to treat them to Chinese restaurant dinner. I thought that was quite fucked up, but what do? What do? But yeah, I think she earned like $300 and she was forced to spend all $300 on Chinese dinner for them. So that's how it be. That's how it be. Skull emoji. It is pretty fucked up, but that's Asian parents, right? And I'm not super confident to open up my store, but doing it for the long run because I can't just rely on inconsistent comms. Yeah, to be fair, like anything that does with art, that has to do with art, like stores as well, it's also inconsistent, right? I can have great sales on like some months, I can have zero sales on other months. So it really is just, it be that way. It be that way. It just do. It sucks. It sucks. I don't know how else to say it. It just sucks. I feel like I'm like, you know, on repeating myself, but it really just like sucks. You just, yeah. So I don't really know what else to say. I think I've said like a lot of the things that I wanted to say. Oh my god, what's going on? I've already said a lot of the things I wanted to say. It's just like I just feel kind of sad, you know. 4-year-olds this day and age, first of all, unless they are like art gods, it's really very hard to compete with a lot of people who have been doing this for so many years, who have way more experience. I think like I don't even remember, like, because like back then when I first started, right, most of the most of the merch was just badges. It's just badges. You wanted to make something to sell, you just do badges, postcards, prints. That's it. 3 types of merch. You go there. Charms weren't even a thing, you know. And if you do have charms, it's really the laminated keychains, right? And it was so easy. You just want to do that, just badges. Like, go to Sunshine Plaza, give them $70, they'll make some crap ass badges for you. But if the art is good, and back then like the art competition wasn't that bad, you know, like the art scene, it was still relatively young, you know, like you just go there, make some shitty art, put it on badges, at least one person will buy it. It feels like it, right? So I still have those old goods. Yeah, and thin books, right? Like you print out the books using photocopy paper, you staple them together, you're like, this is my book, you know? Like if you were able to print an actual like book perfect bound, you are like, whoa, you rich, you know? Yeah, exactly. Like self-made paper copy doujins and shit, you know. But now you can't do that now. If you do that now, you get laughed at, you know. You do that now, people will be like, oh wow, it's just like so cheap, you know. People would not buy it. Even if the art is good, it's very likely that people won't buy it, because the standard of entry is just the barrier of entry is just so freaking high right now. You gotta make charms, holographic effect, you gotta make prints with like great ass paper, and you need to buy that stand to showcase that prints. You need to buy the panels to display properly, to have a proper display. You need to have tablecloth, you need to have all these. Your charms better have funny class, it better be the hard class, you know. Now star class is not as fancy anymore and shit. I want zine culture. I love books, man. Make sticker also cannot be. I forgot, like last time stickers were really just fucking stickers, people hand cut them. Now you pay for die cut. I mean, people still hand cut them, but it better be matte stickers or glitter stickers, and the sticker have to be thick one, you know. It's the barrier of entry is so freaking high right now. It's so freaking high, and I love books. That's why I'm busting my ass out to make books like this, you know. that's why I'm still doing books like this, because I love making books and I think more people should make books. But I know people won't make books because books have the least profit margin, because you gotta put in so much effort, months of effort to make one book. You sell the book for like maybe $10 profit, and then you're like, yeah, and then no one buys it, and you're like, 30 copies out of 100, ooh, you know, like, it sucks. But I'm still doing it, because why did I start making books? I like making books, I like drawing books, I like that people somehow buy my books. I appreciate all of you, and I wish more people would do it because it's fun, you know. Oh my god. Me and my poor hand, remember the time I had to hand cut stickers? Yeah. So tempting for someone. I even started early. First time boofing was in 2018, but it's really gotten so hard for new people to get in. I don't know how random 16-year-old will ever try getting this. Yeah, right. Unless you're like meow meow girl and you have a rich dad, I guess, who will pay for anything. But I don't know. It's just I'm sad, and I will never not be sad, you know. I think people who watch my streams just know that, like, it feels like I'm a broken record where I just talk about conventions. Why are you guys saying whoa? Why are you guys saying it's just an armpit? Come on, man. It's just an stop. But you know what I mean? Like, now I'm distracted. Now I'm distracted. You guys. What is this? What are you guys doing? Chocobo sensor. What you guys do? Okay, anyway. like nah, I forgot what I wanted to say. God damn it, I forgot what I wanted to say. Talking about the cake. Go away. I'll squeeze your cake. But yeah, like, it's just I don't know how. I don't expect like 16-year-olds to be able to cover the cost and stuff, but it's just really depressing to think about. I think even if not just the cost, right? Like, it's just the barrier of just like how you can't, it's not sustainable anymore. Commercialization of hobbies hurts a lot, especially with zines, which I love working on, but so many people wanted to capitalize on specific zine ideas. Yeah, exactly. Like, I think the point of zines also, like, especially with like all the group projects and stuff, right? Like people think that organizing group zines is like the way to earn money, and it's not really, because like okay, some zines, they still want to do it because they love the series, you know, it's a celebration of the series. But a lot of the zines nowadays, it feels like they're just trying to capitalize on like the series popularity, or like and stuff, you know, which I just feel it's not the right way to do it, because books are so hard to produce. Books require so much effort. A zine project requires so much coordination. That's why I organized a Fire Emblem zine once, and I never do it again, because I just felt like even though I could do it, even though that zine went well and people were happy with it, and the artists that I invited were happy with it, it just didn't feel like, you know, it felt like so much effort, and I was just like, I just want to do this by myself, you know. If I make books, I just want to do it by myself so that I don't have to run into so much, like, and people wanting to make this just cause of money, like, they don't understand the first thing about management. They don't understand how to organize stuff. They just don't. They just want to do this because money, you know. And it's not that easy. And I just wish that for this kind of stuff, like just in general, right, it's not about money, you know. Just do it because you actually want to do it, and not you want to do it because of money, you know. Like, it shouldn't be your main thing, I don't think. I've only done one for Professor and got around 50 euro for it because it has to be split between so many people. The one I did, thankfully it was before this, so we kind of just like took most of it. Oops. We kind of just did it was the olden days, so like we used it just mainly to cover costs. I don't think we earned like that much from it. And then I used it to like print extra copies of everything for the artists, so yeah. It is for the love, it is, yeah. Amount of boost coming for the money, yeah. Oopsies. No, but I really didn't make much. I think I only made like $10 after everything was done. After everything was done, I only made $10. So it's really not that much. Okay. I think all the artists were very happy with what they got, so thank you, thank God. Ezra, were you happy with what you got, huh? Ezra, you better say yes. But yeah. That's how it be. I feel like I'm just repeating stuff at this point. That's kind of mostly, I feel like I've said most of what I wanted to say, so now I don't know what to say. Got school for now, but watch the rest of VOD. Bye bye, Kay. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being here like since the start. Thanks you guys for like, you know. I love your wall book. Thank you, but you can't read it. You can't read. Hey, you haven't finished Endwalker. You can't read it. Stop. Close it right now. You can't. Free high quality book. Stop. Don't say high quality. You saw the art in there. Disgusting. I mean my art disgusting, and I had to take up like 5 spreads of that. Disgusting. Yuck. Anyway. Sylvain has gotten around like 3 zines. I get it. Is it Narumitsu? Are you gonna like organize a Narumitsu one? I see the future means no. Stop. You can't let stuff be spoiled for you like that. Stop. Yeah, I think you should do it, you know. I think people thirst for the lawyer gaze. They are starved, and you should feed them. You should, if you want to do it, you should be the Chad that you want to see in your life. You should take the reins, and you should give them Phoenix and Edgeworth in bed doing things like sleeping, you know. Maybe a general one will work too. Feed the gays that get exactly. Feed the gays that kept exactly. The gays were not part of their fiscal report, so unfortunately, I guess we won't be getting the gays for a while. Very unfortunate. I think it would be so funny if I left this here, even in the final copy. I need to remind myself to get rid of that.
No, I mean, I don't know if you want to say like what feedback you give to conventions.
Feedback? Oh yeah, you're right. Feedback. I think what conventions can do better is, I'm very hesitant to say this, right? I'm very hesitant to say this, but I really think that what conventions can do to get better is, first of all, please don't have more than 200 booths. And if you must have more than 200 booths, please group them by fandoms. Group them by fandoms so that people are able to find what they want easier. And if it's by a group, I personally think that it will make smaller artists easier to find. Maybe not in the Genshin Hoyoverse sphere, but for other fandoms, for original works, I think it would really do a lot for them, you know. and people can choose where to go. They can just pinpoint, this is the original section. I will go to original section because I want to see cute bears, cute cats, something like that, you know. I am into weird mobile games like Ark Knights, you know. Oh, Shark Tuna is there. I will go and buy my weird Ark Knights characters like Abestos and Palace that no one talks about because Jam is a goddess and draws everyone, you know. Stuff like that, you know. Like I made so many calls about Omen Lawyer Gays since past year compared to when I was Cage Fandom. It was scary. It's good. You need to feed yourself. My one last wish was Zines to be a part of Grace Ace Attorney or General Ace Attorney ones, because I just have never been in one and I love the series. I think you guys should follow each other and make it happen, okay? From here, that most books are multi-fandom ones in JP. So yeah, the thing is, right, I really just think that we'll love if they group by fandom so I can skip half the hall since that's all Hoyoverse. I think that it's hard because Ezra was also talking to me about this, and I just think it's hard because, like what you said, people share booths and everyone also tries to draw like as many series as possible because they want to bank in, right? Hoyoverse creators have Alien Stage, they have Dungeon Meshi, but their main is still Hoyoverse, and I feel like it will be up to the creators about like what they want to focus on, you know. And I get that it will hurt people. But I just feel that it's more beneficial to both the booths as well as the consumers who go to be able to plan their route easier just by looking at the official booth map. I really think they should do that, you know. Yeah. JB conducts many events, but they're fandom centered, and yeah, I think another thing that a lot of people were saying is that they want more like focused events like Maker's Quest where it's like RPG themed, or like back in the day before COVID, there was this artist called Freebird. She organized an idol only event, which is like made for me because I love Idolish 7, right? Like she had that and it was so good. Yeah, Prince Parade, yes, thank you. I've been trying to remember the name. Prince Parade, yeah. Like, you know, it was meant for idols and like otome stuff, right? And then you have Manda who tried to organize her own Genshin event, right? Even though Genshin doesn't need an event, but people said it was fun. And you know, it's really just like these kind of fandom specific events. You want to go, you go. You can still go and you bring like a bit of your other products, but people who go there know that they are getting this. Impact Playground, yes, thank you. Impact Playground, yeah. So I think it's kind of the same. I still think that fandom zoning should be a thing, and maybe people can be like, hey, I want to booth, I mostly draw Hoyoverse. Is there anyone who draws Hoyoverse that are willing to share with me? You know, kind of thing. So then people start sharing booths with people that also draw similar things to them. I know it sucks because then it creates competition, but I just feel like if you're drawing the same things anyway, and besides, like, these series have so many different characters, you know, like not everyone's gonna draw Abestos and Palas from Ark Knights, right? Only Gem, you know. So I think they really should do it, and it just sucks that Doujima did not take the chance to do it, because with 530 booths, right, they are in the best position to have done that, but they don't. And I think that was just really wasted, you know. Another DDA really tried. Can you help me again, please? Doki Doki. Yeah, so and then another thing is that maybe Doujima could downsize it to 200, right? I think in the end DDM couldn't group them properly because each booth has like 5 fandom focus. No, that's the thing. I think like when you sign up, because for Japanese events and I think China events as well, when you sign up they ask you what is your main fandom, what are you drawing for, and you only have enough space to choose one. Sometimes it's like a drop down menu, you know. Sometimes it's just more like mobile games, that's what I'm drawing, you know. if your series is much bigger, they have their own thing, yeah. And I think if events here dare to be brave, they should do that. You can only choose one. You know, it will make people angry, but I believe that it will benefit in the long run. And I draw men, okay, men. It 330. Someone told me 100. I'm hearing all these different numbers. 330 boobs in one hall? Are they crazy? What? That's not physically possible. Whatever. I'm not going. But the thing about this is that like 343? Fuck. Oh my god.
What is this?
Doki Doki. You took over my model. Stop it. What? Oh my god. You guys are gonna be smelling each other's sweat, man. Yeah, they have guessed that are near the entrance. Okay. Another possible solution for Doujima is that, you know, they downsize to 200 booths, right? But they do the Comic Cat thing where the booth of Saturday is different for the booths on Sunday, which I know will not be popular because Sunday has so much less people. But I think that, oh god, you guys come back and you tell me the war stories, okay? I want to know. Maybe I'll go down as a visitor to smell the tea, you know. Surprise they managed to get, yeah, I don't know how they do it, but like Okay. No doomer here. I wish all of you guys the best of luck. Okay, no doomer here. No, I'm sorry. No doomer here. I believe Doki Doki Beam. Yeah, you guys will do so well. Woo! Okay. But yeah, so anyway, if as much as the content is different for both days, so yeah. Like that's the thing. I feel like it's kind of like how AFA tries to put different stage events on each of the days, right? To get people to buy all the days just so that they can come down to watch all the different lineups, right? So I feel like maybe that might be I feel like that really might be a solution. You cut it down to 200 booths a day, right? 150 booths a day, even maybe just 200 booths a day. Yeah, and then like one day each per booth. So Saturday and Sunday is different. You know, Saturday and Sunday the booth is different, right? And people are more incentivized to come down for a day. So like the first day could just be Hoyoverse, right? Hoyoverse stuff. Hoyoverse and like generic anime or something like that, right? Hoyoverse and Kimetsu no Yaiba, Jujutsu Kaisen, Dungeon Meshi, whatever, right? Like all on that day. Then, or the other way around, maybe they should put that day on Sunday so that people always come on Sunday, you know, because Sunday is like the dead day, right? They put the shit ass popular stuff on Sunday so that people will actually buy Sunday, right? But more people are free on Saturday, so maybe they might come down for Saturday also, you know that, like marketing, man, you know. Yeah, right. So then Saturday you go like, oh, mobile games like Arc Knights, Blue Archive, something like that. And MMORPGs, FF14. I don't play any other MMORPGs. Sorry, I just want to say FF14. And maybe, you know, stuff like that, right? Yeah, and also it's like yeah, that's right. So for people who are like, oh shit, I gotta draw this and I gotta draw that because this is popular, because that is popular, if they get to like if they are forced to zone in and prioritize on one, I feel like it might also be better in the long run, where they can just focus, okay, I signed up under the FF14 category, even though I like FF14 and Genshin, but if I had to choose between these two, I would rather draw FF14. Therefore, let's just focus on making FF14, you know, kind of shit. So I don't know if I'm gonna Wangyo. But yeah, so it's kind of like that, right? Like I think it honestly could work. Like like, you know, oh, mobile games, you play AFK Journey, Reverse 1999 and Ark Knights, right? Maybe those can be grouped together, or I don't know, because it's just like lesser known mobile games. Maybe they can just be together and stuff, right? And it's kind of like, oh, you know, these are the games that are mobile gamers, but they are not as popular, as big as like the Hoyo stuff, right? You just come in, you go there. It's still kind of like organized like that, you know, but you go there, you know what you're going for. Nintendo games, Kirby, Mario, Zelda, Splatoon, you know, all that. VTubers, Niji-Sanji, Hololive, I think they should all just be in the same category, honestly. I don't think we should encourage tribalism by separating them into Hololive and Niji-Sanji. I think VTubers should just be one category. Indie VTubers, go there. Maidmin, best ghost, you know, go there. Matara, best cockroach. The only cockroach I will allow in my house, you know, kind of thing, right? Just Nintendo games like no one fucking cares. No one fucking cares. People make Pokemon merch all the time. There are booths dedicated to Pokemon enamel pins. They don't fucking care. That's right, pros and cons. These are pros and cons, you know? Okay? So, yeah, I just really think that if we want the boofing scene to be more varied, to be more friendly for people to attend, changes have to be made. It can't just be like, let's keep going, choo-choo train, money. But I know that the people here, a lot of the conventions here, just they don't care. They don't care. To a lot of them, they don't actually understand the needs of the artists. And my friend, the person who MCs for AFA a lot, Goofy, you guys might know her. She said that she sent my thread to the AFA people. I'm gonna cry. I'm blacklisted for sure, man. Bye, guys. I'm never going to AFA again. Oh my god, Kogon, hello. I'm being blacklisted. Yippee! Oh my lord. She said she sent it to another one. Let me see. She said she sent it to another one. Oh yeah, she sent it to the Dojin Fest guy as well. That one, I think he's a bit more, you know, they care about like making conventions for artists. So I think that one is okay. But when she said that she sent it to AFA as well, I was like, oh my lord, you just, I am confirmed blacklisted right now. I'm confirmed blacklisted right now. Hi Kogon, hello, welcome. Goofy! Yeah. I tried AFA, but Doujima Chance came first. But if you think AFA is kind of shitty, then I won't go for it anymore. I just think that especially if you're coming for as a foreign artist, it's just more worth it to go for smaller booths, smaller events. And the turnout for AFA CSF last year was really, really bad. If you want to go for the actual AFA, I think you can try, because the turnout will always be there and people will kind of spend a lot. It's just that okay, I will be since I'm already blacklisted by AFA, right? So so I will be candid about my experience soloing that $900 fucking booth at AFA last year. I felt that I was not supposed to be there, because I think what AFA did was that they looked at everyone's portfolio. They chose a certain number of Genshin artists, the artists that will make money. They chose a certain number of Honkai Star Rail artists, the ones that will make them the most money. Like, by most money, I mean the one that will draw in the most crowd. They picked some artists that have original stuff just to hit that crowd. They made sure that they had a variety of artists from different countries: China, Germany, America, Europe. Europe and Germany are the same thing, but like, you know, they come down, like, you know, just so that they hit that it's like a checklist, you know. Okay, we got the Genshin, we got the Honkai Star Rail, we got the cute originals, we got the weird stuff, we got some VTubers, we got the foreigners, we got some Singaporeans so that Singaporeans won't complain, and then apparently FF14 is kind of popular right now. We need one FF14 booth. This bitch does FF14. Let's just go with her. That's how I felt. I was there so that there was one FF14 booth there. That was how I felt. But because AFA was sponsored that year by Hoyoverse, people who paid that $30 entrance fee to go in, don't take my word for it, okay, I'm just speculating, but it felt like that. People who paid the $30 entrance fee to go in, they would only pay that fee because they want to go in to look at the Hoyoverse booth, right? People who pay for that only want Hoyoverse stuff. The overlap of Genshin players and FF14 players, Hoyoverse players and FF14 players is not very big. And I am very grateful to the people and the friends who actually went in there and bought stuff for me. And I'm very glad that there were people who went there somehow looking for FF14 stuff. Very, very lucky. You know, I'm glad that I made VTuber merch because Hololive was performing on Saturday. A lot of Hololive fans came on Saturday. They also bought some Niji Sanji. They bought Holo Stars. You know, I got to talk with Merryweather because he and Flayon are friends. That was cool, kind of thing, you know. Like, there are some big names there, and if you catch their eye, it can be quite cool to have conversations with them. But it just felt that I only had the size of AFA and the Honkai booth at Suntec that one time is true. It's true. So it just feels like I was there to tick some checkbox, and it felt very lonely because I think what I enjoy about events is I get to see friends. I only knew 3 people boothing at that event. A lot of my friends who usually visit me at events, they didn't even want to go in because it was so expensive. I don't even blame them, you know. They should be thieves. They should stay outside. Stealing is good, you know. So I didn't enjoy it as much as I could. I enjoyed some parts of it, but I think the whole time I just felt like it didn't feel like an event. It just felt like, you know. That's right. Always clown on Takahan. Always clown on him. Stealing is good in this case, yeah. Like, I don't expect people to come in, pay $30 to come in, and then they have to pay another $20 for my stuff. It's not good of me to assume that, you know. It's not fair of me to assume that, friends, I need to pay off this $900. Can you guys just spend like $50 and give me 20 out of that? You just help a friend out, you know. Like, I don't want to do that, and I can't, you know, even if my sales aren't good, usually like it makes like, you know, interacting with people that I only see at events more than makes up for it, right? But that's the thing, I don't even get to see the people that make it worth it, you know. I don't even get to see the people that made it worth it. So it just kind of feels like, what am I even here for? I'm here so that AFA can say, we had one FF14 booth. Wow, we're so varied, you know? Like, it's just shit overall. It's just shit overall. You were criteria. The thing is, if it's not me, it would have been someone else, you know. So yeah. I guess it's midnight, so I could end soon. I think I will be able to sleep today. I hope. I have medicine that causes drowsiness. 2 medicine that causes drowsiness. So I should be able to sleep today. If I sound like, hi, you're back. Do you guys clear? Do you guys clear? Wormholing. How come haven't clear yet? Boo. I'm kidding. You all do wormhole then clear already what? Yeah, why never clear? That's right, Zhao. That's right. You tell them, Zhao. You tell him why never clear. Tomorrow clear. Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, just play better. No, I'm kidding. I hope you guys clear soon. I say that with the most encouraging of meaning. I hope you guys clear soon. Oh yeah, save my work, thank you. But yeah, like that's just don't die. Just don't die, forehead. Just don't wipe. Just don't go wrong side for wormhole, Penta Legend. But yeah, like I think this TLDR, like, oh yeah, so if I want to say that if I sound a bit off today, or if my throat sounds bad and you hear that I keep coughing, I am sick. Kind of sick. It's not that bad. It's mild symptoms. It was worse in last night and in the morning. I am sick. All these people who went to Doujima come say hi to me and then they go, oh, by the way, don't come near me, I'm sick. Fuck. Fuck. Okay, like I'm only a bit more energetic now because I get to rant, but I was typing that entire thread while like in bed, like you know, so. And I wanted to rest a bit. I actually wanted to draw, like take advantage of the, you know, I got MC and I wanted to draw. I want to take advantage of that to like work on the book. But I was so dead for like most of the afternoon. So that's why I was on Twitter so much, because I couldn't do anything else. That's why I was like replying to everybody, because I couldn't do anything else. Also, I like this kind of discussions. I just hope that like I don't consider myself very knowledgeable. My knowledge is from experience, right? You gotta buy me that Pipakao mojito. You know, my experience translates into whatever knowledge I have, and I would still think that I don't actually have a lot of knowledge. There's a lot of things I don't know. I don't know very much about like about overseas conventions. I don't know very much about how it's going elsewhere. I only know what I know, right? And I just hope that if that thread that I made can get to people that can do something about it, can convince people to do something about it, or even not that, right? Like even just like can convince people to at least share more about their experiences. I think Sarah Thursday, like she said something that a lot of people don't talk about, how they think booths should improve enough, because a lot of us are so scared to get blacklisted, especially because Sozo keeps threatening people. We're gonna blacklist you if you do this. We're gonna blacklist you if you stub your toe on our chairs. How dare you stub your toe on our chairs, right? Like she said that no one really likes to talk about this because they're all very scared that booths won't accept them. Apparently Clement was telling me this afternoon that he has gotten soft blacklisted from conventions because of his videos, which I think is the stupidest thing ever.
What?
Clement.
Oh, what?
Yeah, like he said that big cons are learning not to accept me after my videos now, and I'm like, why? That's fucking stupid, you know. So yeah, like it's just weird. It's just weird that people should talk about this more. People should demand things more. Visitors, by the way, for those that went to Doujima as a visitor, there is a visitor's feedback form. I don't know why there's no there's none for the creators. Maybe it will be in the coming days, but there is a feedback form for visitors. So if you agree with what I say, and if you want to enact changes for visitors, creators want by end of week, okay, yeah. So this is my plea to the visitors, right? To the people who did not booth, who went there as attendees. If you really do feel that what I said struck a chord and you want to help to make life better for you and for us, please fill in that form. Because even though you might think, I'm just one person, what can my feedback do? It matters a lot. Just fill it up. Fill it up honestly. Don't meme on it. Just do it. I think it will help a lot. Yeah. And then when the creators thing, when it comes, let them have it, okay? We go tell them, hey, do this, you know? We go tell them to just like have better signage, less booths. You know, it sucks because like there will still be people who want to get in, who need to get in, who don't get in. It sucks, but it's how things work. And I just think a lot of things need to be said, because if no one says anything and, you know, stuff stays the same, I really just feel like cons are just going to become less and less fun. That's just what I feel. So I think we should all tell him, okay? We should all tell him, and we should all say that we want changes, you know, and hopefully they will listen. Yeah, hopefully they will listen, or at least they will try their best, you know. The thing about Jason is that I actually do believe he does have good intentions, because like when he first started this, he was very adamant about not having ticketing, like paid ticketing, paid entry. He didn't want that because he felt that he really wanted to just help the scene. He just wanted a space where people can express creativity. And I want to believe that some part of it is still there, you know. He used to go around every booth at Doujima when it was smaller. He used to go around and ask people, you know, how are things going? Is the event okay? How are sales? Do you think sales are good? Do you think anything we can improve to, you know, maybe make sure that everyone has fair sales? He would do that. He can't do that now because there's 600 booths, 530 booths, you know. I want to believe that he is still like that, you know. He might be very arrogant. He is quite a proud man, and he's very defensive of things that he does. He can be like that, especially when, you know, so many people antagonize Doujima because it took so long to come back, right? I think it has jaded him quite a bit, but I want to believe that at his core, he still wants to do this for the people, you know. He still wants to do this for what he believes in. So yeah. Yeah, I think, yeah. Because like most events came back in 2022, right? But Doujima had no news all the way until 2023. So 2023 May was when it first came back, and I think people kept asking, when are you coming back? Because a lot of people had already paid the money for 2019, which got cancelled. 2020, it got cancelled. Yeah, and Doujima could not offer refunds. They only said your spot for the next event, wherever they may be, will be kept. And it really pissed a lot of people off, understandably. And also their customer service was very bad. Okay, the way they replied people was very bad. Like, I wanted to defend them. I was trying very hard to defend them, to be understanding. But looking at how they replied the customers, sometimes I was like, holy, you can't say that, man. You can't say that. But yeah. Yeah. They had already used that money for other things. That's all I can say. They had already paid that money to Suntec. They cannot afford. They had no money to refund. That was about it. The money was used up, and it's money that they could not get back as well. So it was a lose-lose situation. People weren't very understanding. They weren't super transparent about it either, and they were also kind of being assholes about it. So it's just a lose-lose situation all around. Like, it was not very good. Suntec would never refund. Suntec is a capitalist beast. They suck. I hate Suntec. Yeah, I hate Suntec. I hate Suntec so much. Like the Suntec management. I've only heard like bad things about people who've organized things with them, so I hate Suntec. Will they blacklist? Do you think they'll blacklist me from going to the mall? Do you think they'll blacklist me? They'll be like, this means we gotta find her NRIC, do a bioscan, and then every time she tries to walk into Suntec, the doors will close, and then some guy will punch her. I don't know. face detection, voice recognition. I don't know. Nah, they won't. But it's quite funny to think about. Like I just get blacklisted from everything because of this stream and the thread. You know, I feel like I can afford to just say all the shit I want because I'm so sad. I'm so sad, and I'm probably not gonna go to Doujima as a creator next year. I'm not sure. I might change my mind. Who knows? But my current plan is I probably won't go next year. I might go as a visitor. So because I'm tired. I'm very tired. Shit, capital land on our asses. Yeah. It really is gonna make Conrad. Yeah, right. They made the decision for me. You know, so goddamn. So like, yeah, like I really do think like more of this needs to be said, and we should just be more honest about what we don't like, what we're not happy with. And we shouldn't be bullied into keeping our mouth shut. Why do you think AFA never has a feedback form? Why do you think AFA never has a feedback? Because they don't care. They don't care about your fucking feedback. They only care about their fucking wallets and how many tickets they sold that year. Whether they can get million back for the 5 millionth time, you know. Are the boobs nice? That's just how it be. Okay, I think should I just finish shading this? Cause now I feel like I don't know when's a good time to end. I've kind of said most of what I wanted to say already. That was supposed to be like TLDR. Bigger. Thanks for paying for my V-dubs. What? What do you mean?
Oh, this just sarcasm for AFA.
Oh yeah. Thanks for paying for my VTuber model. Yeah. Anyway, so
as in like bringing in my VTuber.
Oh, bring in my bring in the VTubers. Yeah. Can they bring in hollow stars? God damn. Okay. Can they bring in hollow stars? Fucking stupid. They think that only men exist. Or something.
Huh?
Like they only think male fans exist.
Male fans exist.
Sorry. Yeah, they only think male fans exist. Bring the boys. We them boys. I don't know what else I don't know how else the lyrics goes. But yeah. Yes, don't be afraid to speak out. I really just think we should all speak out, and we should all try to ask for better stuff. And I think if possible, I really think we should boycott AFA. Oops, I'm 100% blacklisted now, goddamn. Whatever, man. I really do think that if rates are just not good, we should all just not sign up, you know. But I know that's a tall order, and if it happens, instead of helping, it will actually just let them know that, oh, we don't need artists anymore, right? Which is the worst case scenario. The best case is that no one actually goes to the convention, you know, and they waste their hall space. But then I'm very scared that, because the thing is, like, I think AFA in Malaysia actually does not have booths, and then they just stopped having AFA in Malaysia altogether because the crowd turnout was so bad. So I'm very scared that that might happen if we do something like that, and I don't think people would do things like that anyway. We're too money minded here. But I just think that we at least should try our best to just, you know, just try and get better a better outcome, a better like space for us you know, just something that's a bit more fair. You know. But AFA, yeah, from what I hear from Fen, there used to be AFA in Malaysia, but then like they chose not to. There was one year where they just chose not to have booths at all, and then it did so badly that they just never went back to Malaysia ever again. So like I'm very scared that I ended up flattening the booth. I'm sorry, that was bad. So I'm very scared that that will happen if a boycott actually does take place, but I don't know. I just think that, yeah.
Do we need AFA at this point?
People will still go though. That's the thing. I can choose to not sign up, but I'm only one person, right?
But like, there's already so many events.
People don't care because the sad truth is that AFA brings the most money. It will bring money. That's why people still want to sign up, because it will bring money.
Does it though?
It does. Even if I wasn't happy with my earnings last year, they were still earnings in 4 digits.
But like, I think you can
profit in 4
only do it
digits.
if you're a big artist.
No.
It's a solo.
Yeah, but the big artists will still go, and all they need is the big artists. And even if no one in Singapore signs up, they will get the foreigners. The foreigners will sign up. Foreigners who are doing this, who depend on this for a living, they will still sign up.
Yeah, that's fine. They can do that. Like, I just think the small artists shouldn't fall into their trap ever again.
True, yeah. Don't sign up for...
It's no place for small artists
just
anymore.
those who have already signed up for CSF, go for CSF, do your best, decide afterwards whether it's worth it for you, because in the end my experience is just my experience, and all of you should try. I just sincerely hope that if you do try, if it doesn't go well, it is not you, it is not your art, it is not you. Please keep drawing. Number 2, I hope that if you lose money, that you don't lose too much, because I just think that's sad. Okay, like I don't like it when people lose money. It's not a good feeling to know about. And I just hope that if touch wood, things really go badly, that the damage is not too bad, you know. And I hope that regardless, everyone just does well. Yeah. I guess that's a good place to end. I guess that's my thinking is that I should finish coloring this glove, but I think I should just end the stream right here. Thanks guys. This is my best stream to date in terms of viewers. I'm very surprised that this many of you stayed for all 3 hours. Thank you so much for like listening to me yap about stuff. And I hope that everyone only has good experiences from now on. It's a bit embarrassing, but if you want to share the thread, get it out there, I'll be very grateful. Yeah. And if you want to share my shop opening too, I'll be very grateful too. I also need money anyway. I also need money. But yeah. Yeah, just don't give up. If you like drawing, just keep drawing. Yeah. There will at least be someone out there who love what you do, and you must remember that that one person is giving you life. Yes, okay. If I got nobody, thank you Jem for the retweet. I just saw it. Thank you Jem. I was kind of joking. Thank you Jem. but like, you know, for me, if no one liked my art, I know Andrew liked my art. Okay, Mr. Andrew, my biggest supporter since Tumblr days, and every one of you. So yes. Gamba, do I have anybody to raid into? I want to pee so bad. Let me see. Who can I raid into? Let's raid into Rua. Rua is on. Or maybe we can raid into the people doing that. Let's raid into Rua. She's playing Honkai Star Rail. Let's raid into her. How do I raid? /raid. Rua Mamiya. Yeah, let's raid into her. If you guys need to go, please just go. I think she's playing through the 2.2 story right now. Pikani? Is that what it is? These funny ass names. Okay, but yeah. But yeah, if you need to go, have a good night. If it's daytime for you, have a good day. Rest well, drink water. Oh, Panaconi. Sorry, I kept thinking it was Pikani. I don't play, okay? But yes, thanks for listening to me, Yep, and I hope that all your ventures will be good. Let's go. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Ah!
Like, oh, it's Mince! Mince! Hello, Mince. How was your yapping? Did you end up yapping for like 3 hours? It was 3 hours, right? And welcome in, Raiders. Let me introduce myself real quick, right? My name is Yuamami.